Welcome to Will's Music House. You're watching the Will's House podcast. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share the show, and follow our clips channels. You can super chat or TTS message the show and our guests using the Streamlabs link on willsmusichouse.com. Thank you to all of our guests for coming, and let's get started. All right, let me show everybody. Say what's up.
What up, what up?
Yo.
What up?
Yo.
We got a full house tonight. Big full crib.
Hey, full.
All right, all right, let's get started with Brodie over there. Let's introduce each other.
Brodie, local bozo, tech nerd. Yeah, you know what it is.
Yo, it's Marcus, DJ and gambler. You know what it is.
Oh my God! Someone had to come out.
Can you tilt
here
your
and be
mic
like,
up, Sleep?
Huh?
Can you tilt your mic up a little bit?
Someone had to come over here and be like, "I'm a sick degenerate."
Yeah.
Gotta be Marcus.
Yo, my
yeah.
name's Sleep. I be producing. Got a little something coming out soon. Actually, Sav and Andy got a chance to make it onto the podcast. Got something cooking up with both of them. Want to shout out Sly, and actually think a beat Hawsey made is actually on the tape now too. So that's pretty fucking raw.
Yup.
All right, next.
Craig checking in with Will. Long time Brodie. Go way back like a Cadillac on four flats. Let's go, Will.
What's up, everybody? Sav, musician, vocalist. Yes, sir.
All right, on the couch, starting on the right. Are you?
What's up?
You.
Yep. My name's Andy. I make beats. Yeah.
J-Mo!
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, next.
Yo, my name's Ron. Over here on the couch.
He's on the
Just
couch
trying to
island.
keep it real here in America.
Let's go.
Keep it real in America.
I don't know which camera to look at.
This one right here. Or that one over there, yep.
My
bad.
it's NX. Do a little bit of gaming, beat making. I'm a memeologist. Just all kinds of content creator, digital artist. I fuck with the AI art.
Catch him on zombies.
Yeah, yeah, right. Catch me on Warzone.
Fuck the
Shit.
cheaters.
Yeah.
Catch me on Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and Hardcore.
All right, and I want to thank everyone again for coming. And so tonight we have the national championship game going on, and I think Marcus has something he wants to tell us about that.
What? You said not to talk.
What's going on with the game,
No,
bro?
no, just not like play-by-play.
What's the live bet?
Word. No, we're trying to get Washington to come alive and get it close so we can get better odds on Michigan to slam them again. But we already have a bet in on Michigan money line, so they're doing fine.
Moneyline Mark.
Come on, Phoenix.
You got any bets coming up soon that you want to share with the
Hey, it's
world?
the first UFC fight of 2024 is coming up this weekend. I'm looking at. Ooh, there's a couple. You can do Ricky Simone and Tom Nolan, 2-leg plus 105. I'm kind of fucking with that.
I want to say something to you. When you posted that today on your story, the Dustin Poirier, I just looked to see if he died, bro. You posted like the fucking when he was born and when he died, but that's when the fight is, right?
Yeah, no, so like it's March 9th. It's Benoit Saint Denis versus Dustin Poirier.
Big rip.
People are calling me crazy. They call me crazy when I took him over Thiago Moises.
Bro, I thought he died for real, though.
Dude, the meme's good.
It is good.
Oh,
I
hell, the
was
meme.
fun.
Dude, but they called me crazy for when I took him over Thiago Moises. They called me crazy when I took him over Matt Favola.
He's the
And
favorite right now, though, isn't he?
Which is crazy, dude. I woke up and he was a plus money, and I was like, dude, I'm about to retire. This is crazy. Then, like, 20 minutes later, they were like, yeah, he's minus 135. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, that's wild.
You think it's going to change by the time the fights come, though?
I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do. I think Benoit can beat him. Like, listen, if it gets too wide, I won't play it. Like, I really, really, really wanted to play it when he was an underdog. Like, I was like, all right, count my man out. That's cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. This dude was a French. Listen, Craig. This dude was a French equivalent to a Navy SEAL. He's equipped to be tortured by terrorists.
Certified badass.
What the fuck is a punch gonna do?
That's true.
You could waterboard this man.
You were at the fucking.
Think about it. You could be a
fight.
country. Listen, Sav. You could be a country, right?
Right.
You could have your deepest, darkest secret with this man. Osama bin Laden couldn't get this out of him.
He holding shit down
That's
in
tough.
France.
He's got
Yeah.
when people call fighters killers, he's actually got some bodies for real, like real life.
It would take like a legit fucking knockout to get him then.
No, Sam,
Right?
it would take a gun.
No, yeah, he's gonna have to get like submitted.
Yeah.
You gotta
He's
kill
gonna have to
him.
get submitted.
Right, but if you
They
get
would have
knocked
to gun him
out,
down.
but if you get knocked out, like you're like unconscious, so the fight's over.
Listen, just for context of what you're trying to accomplish with this, his debut fight on short notice went up a weight class and fought a dude who after that fight got caught using some sort of PED.
Yeah, PEDs.
And this dude was getting the shit beat out of him so bad that the fucking ref that was the ref like for the fight got fired because he was supposed to have called the fight like 3 different times, but this dude Benoit just doesn't go down. And like it was so bad, and he still was shooting takedowns and getting them and controlling and getting punches. Like, dude's just a different type of animal, bro. He won't go down. Like, when I say you have to carry him out of there, like, on his deathbed, like, I mean that. Like, he'll fight for your money, for real. He'll fight for your country. He'll fight for your money.
You were at those fights in Vegas, right? So like the
Yeah.
Kobe Covington shit.
Yeah,
I was
went to
listening to
296.
this podcast, bro.
Or
So
297.
I don't know. Were you here for this? Like, I was listening to this podcast. This dude was like, he like called the fucking crowd like a bunch of broke bitches or something.
Yeah,
like that.
at the
They were
press
like,
conference. At the press conference.
Because like
Brody
after,
came,
but
Brody
like
came.
after he lost, right?
No, this was before.
No,
Yeah, after
the fight,
yeah.
he did.
Like
He
I thought
did both. He did
like
both.
everybody was like started booing him, and he like said like, "You guys are a bunch of broke."
Yeah, he's like, it
bitches."
don't even matter. Like, you're still broke as fuck anyway. Like,
Didn't that dude like talk some shit about LeBron too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. He
He's
always talks
a
about
chump.
LeBron.
Like, where did
dude.
LeBron come in?
Hey, hot take. LeBron with 6 months of training would beat the fuck out of Kobe Covington.
Oh,
No
yeah, I mean, the
cap.
dude
You
is fucking
think?
285.
Dude.
Bro, when he was on the Heat, he was like 285. bro.
Kobe weighs 170 pounds.
LeBron
180
has
pounds.
no
for fighting.
in his
Yeah, I was about to
regimen.
say that's kind
Nah,
of a
he-
stretch, honestly.
For some sizes, it just doesn't matter.
Kobe
though.
could just wrestle LeBron.
I mean,
and
but
just
we're
sit
talking
there
about
on
a
him.
dude.
I
We're
don't
talking
think
about a
so.
dude
No
who's
way.
like trained his whole life.
Yeah.
Like
like
in LeBron,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he comes in
Maybe
gets,
okay,
like,
maybe
6 months of training
maybe
and he's
6
gonna-
months was like a little exaggerated. Give him like a year. Give him a year.
All right, hold on a sec. Let's get the guys on the couch's opinion in on this. You guys like UFC, or is this all foreign language to you guys?
Man, if I were to guess, I would say LeBron. I would sure hope that LeBron would beat Kobe Covington. That dude's a scumbag.
With
but
a year or with 6 months? I think the 6 months wouldn't be enough.
I think maybe, but you never know. Like
Dude,
that's
6'8".
why the UFC is so crazy because anything could happen at any time. So it's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
What about you, Ronnie?
I don't think LeBron would take him.
You don't think so?
Thank you.
I respect
no, I
that.
mean it's more of like mental than physical, and
You think LeBron's a bitch? Say it.
you
Don't
took
say
the
that
words
on
out
this
of my
podcast.
mouth.
That's what he wants to say. He wants to say
Oh
it.
my god.
He wants to say
dude.
LeBron's a bitch. Say it.
I fuck with
Don't
LeBron,
say that in
though.
front of Sav.
But LeBron a bitch, low key.
He's the goat.
Listen,
He's the GOAT in his
I could-
sport, yeah.
I could fuck with that, but my thing is like there's weight classes for a reason. LeBron's 6'8", 265
6'9".
pounds.
That's a big boy.
6'9".
That's a heavyweight. Kobe Covington fights at 170 or 180.
All right,
That's
what
like
about
100
you,
pounds
NX?
difference.
What do you think?
Well, I feel like me and Marcus have talked about this before. Anybody that's not used to getting kicked and they start getting kicked, they are
Yeah.
folding.
Oh
No
my
matter
God,
what.
yeah,
No
100%.
matter what. Like, I'm not used to no kick and I can say I'm tough, whatever, but bro, if somebody kicks
You
me
can
in my
get used
shit,
to it in a year.
That's a really good point, though.
I don't
Listen, just
know.
understand LeBron has
Being a
unlimited
bigger dude,
time and
too.
resources. Like his year is not our year. Like if we train for a year, it's like fit in our schedule. If he trains in for a year, it's a year. It's a full year.
If anything, Draymond should be doing that.
That
LeBron is
motherfucker.
39. He is
He
not
knows how
doing
to
no
Because
fight.
he's got the like
Kobe's
animosity
like-
to at
Kobe
least
like
fight
34.
somebody
All right,
or look like it.
All right, I'm gonna change the subject. I want to know, starting from NX and going around the other direction, what is one conspiracy theory you think that might be real?
Ooh, that's a good one.
God damn, I don't got that.
Dude, you want to know what's so crazy is literally, I got YouTube Premium. I was watching a whole bunch of National Geographic shit today, just cruising, listening to it, and it was literally like if they drain like the Mediterranean Sea, if they drain like the Pacific Ocean, or just like these certain areas, and how the Roman Empire like was growing, or the growth of like the whole Roman Empire and shit like that, and how they got wiped out. So my conspiracy is, what the hell is at the bottom of these oceans? Like, why are we going up and not down? Like, why are we so amazed in going into space, but like we don't go like in the water?
Because shit like that one submarine happens.
Yeah, but that's what happens in
they
outer
can create
space,
stuff.
too.
Yeah, people,
Yeah.
you know, like shit happens in outer space too.
They
Yeah,
have
but
this,
we've
like,
never
theory-
lost we've never lost an astronaut in outer space.
Well, dude, they could send robots to Mars. Like they can't send a whole bunch of shit and like start actually exploring what the hell is going on.
Hey,
Just
The
listen,
bottom
there's-
of the
Too
ocean.
much
This
pressure.
isn't my conspiracy theory, but there is a conspiracy theory that like the ocean is space, and that there's like it's something with like the firmament, and it's
I've
like
heard that.
it's like upside down. That like there's
What?
there's a part of the ocean that like goes over, and it's
So-
like a threshold of like gas.
So then the Earth is flat.
I need to throw a correction in there real quick.
or something like
Hold
that.
on. I need to throw a correction in there. There was an accident in 2022 where a space orbiter or something got away from where it was supposed to be, and 19 astronauts were lost in space.
So where they go?
They're just gone down.
Bro, lost
Eventually,
in
they
space.
choked to death.
Damn, Mission
Not in the
Explorer.
U.S. though.
That sounds awful.
Eventually,
Not in
just
the
choked to
US.
death.
At least in the water, you literally in the snap of a finger.
I
I'm
do
pretty
want to
sure you
say,
explode.
I do want to
Yeah.
say, Russia has lost a cosmonaut.
Hey,
They
that's-
did lose someone up there. And
You guys see that?
He's gone.
You guys see the trailer? We'll do this later. Stay with the conspiracy theories.
All right, yeah, Ronnie, your turn.
Oh, there's just so many. I guess I would go off of what he said with National Geographic. I would say in the United States, there's got to be like those cryptids that live like in the woods. There's so much like wooded area in the United States. I think that they surface, they do something like a lot of people go missing in the national parks.
The Wendigos.
I think like
Yeah.
when something like that happens, that like there's a government agency that comes in and like captures them or kills them.
Like just in the national parks.
Yeah, like Bigfoot, Chupacabra, stuff like that. I think
mean-
that there's
Oh my God,
like
Bigfoot.
I think there's like hybrids. Maybe in the government makes them. Like they're constantly doing.
You know, it's crazy because
experiments.
like when we used to go out to Oregon, you know, Brad used to always like when we'd be driving down the highway, there'd be like fucking miles of fucking forest, and Brad would be like, "You trying to tell me that like they could fucking see every second of that bitch at all times? Like you trying to tell me it just wouldn't run some other place like when it's coming?" He's like, "Bigfoot's out there. Bigfoot's out there."
Were they like the big sequoias though, or like they like the
No,
massive
but that's
trees?
a good point though, because like it's so massive. Like, how do you know how do you cover every space of all those big ass massive like forests and know like they can't hide from you? Like,
That's kind of the thing though, is
don't.
that like they don't like really explore all that. There's like so much wilderness. It's just
real.
like
so how do
Dude,
you know?
literally
How do
so
you?
hard to explore.
I agree with that one. Like, how do you know that there's not just shit out there?
All right, we'll go next to Andy.
Damn.
Man, I don't really get into like conspiracies all that much, but I think something for me would be like aliens. Like we live in a huge galaxy, and that's just one of countless many others. And so, like we were talking earlier, like there's got to be something out there besides us.
Yeah, they tried appearing in Miami.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's put your hands up if you think the thing in Miami was an alien.
Like you never know.
That is
I
fucking
don't
absurd.
really know.
You're
What
crazy.
else
Dude,
could it have
that
been?
low key looks like signs, bro. That low
All
key
right, wait,
looks
wait,
like a
wait,
sign.
wait.
Like,
Sav needs to stand on business for a second. Why is it
Bro,
absurd that it would
Because
be an
I was,
alien?
we
What
were
was it?
We were talking about this. But
You was
like,
out there in Miami?
No, it was like a fucking. No, I.
Called your
Wait,
cousin.
wait, you guys got to let him get his shit off. I want to know
Y'all
why
are
it's so
fucking
absurd.
Yeah. All right. Everybody is filming fucking everything, bro. Every day there's a fucking fight. Every day there's a new fight on Twitter. Every day there's a new dude dying on fucking a car crash. Fucking, you see the fucking stupid 1,000 Ways to Die Twitter account. You can see somebody dying every
You
day.
trying to say aliens
Let
don't
him
have
get his shit
technology
off.
to stop that though?
I can counter this argument though.
easily counter.
Because at that moment in time, if there was a fight at the Miami Mall, why isn't there a video of the fight at Miami Mall?
There is,
I seen the
dude.
fight. I seen the fight.
is.
Is there a? Is
There's
it,
like 40 kids.
No,
40
they
kids.
said that which video? Because one of them I
I
saw
saw
the
one
fights.
was
They
old.
said it was a different time. The one where they were like right outside the mall and it was like kind
All
of
right,
like
well,
an
I
alley.
can't fact
Okay,
check
how
that
come?
right now.
How come the only people that are posting about like half the accounts that are posting it are the fucking accounts that already peddle like every possible conspiracy theory? instead of real people who are there saying, "Oh my God, I fucking saw this shit."
You got to think outside
It's
the box.
fucking random. Like it's like these stupid like Matt Walsh accounts like that fucking get off on engagement like that are posting about it. When those accounts start posting it, that's when you know it's fucking not real.
Butt Crack News
Is
posting
Matt
it.
Walsh the dude who's like, "What is a woman?"
Yeah.
He's like, "What is a woman?"
Yeah, like it's
What is it?
He made the
Bro,
documentary.
anything that can fucking like look fishy to people, like, will be super, super magnified because you can get money off of it. People who make money off of these events, dude. Like, oh my God, 50 cops just pulled up to Miami. If I'm the first person to tweet about it, I'm about to get 50 million fucking retweets. All these people engaging with me.
But it wasn't 50 cops. It was like 100 cops. Like, why the fuck?
Yeah,
You
it was
have
all
50
Miami.
cops for,
Literally
like, kids
flooded the
fighting?
whole
It
freeway.
was a riot, bruh.
It wasn't. So now it's a riot. There
motherfuckers
was
were
kids
stealing.
fighting. What is it? What is it?
Where's the
I don't
riot
know what
video?
it was.
It was
but, like, I don't think
aliens.
it was aliens.
And why
It was
is so,
aliens.
and why is that thing or whatever
It was
able to
aliens.
just walk in front of all the cop cars?
That
What?
might have been
That was a
fake.
fake
not-
one.
and
Yeah,
not be,
that
like,
one was
detained.
fake. That one was fake. That
Bro,
one
the
was fake.
community notes are fucking derailing these
mean,
people,
people-
I don't
bro.
believe
Community,
community
community
notes.
notes is low key retarded, dude.
Yeah,
It
anybody
is.
can write community notes.
Literally.
People will
All
hop
right, wait,
on the
hold on,
opportunity
hold on,
to defend
hold
it.
on.
Yeah,
So,
that one.
hey.
That one was the one that said it was
Wait,
fake.
wait, hold on.
No,
What-
they got denim tears on. This is new.
wait. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen, and let's listen for a second.
Spreading panic at Bayside Marketplace. Groups fighting, lighting fireworks, and damaging stores. Amanda Placencia is live in downtown Miami with more. And Amanda, several teams.
All right, that was the fight video I saw. Did someone debunk that one and say it was old?
Well,
Give me
I,
the aliens.
I got a rebuttal to that, Will. Something just like that happened at a high school game here in Ohio. I think it's Euclid, where it was a big teen fight, and they did not have 100 cops pull up. They said there was literally a massive, like, big-ass teen fight, and they did not take up the whole freeway like that.
There could have been an alien, and then 40 kids just caused a riot because they were running away from the alien.
Or they got possessed.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
I heard there was active shooter.
Active shooter.
That might have been it. When it
That's
comes
a
I was
to
like,
about to
you
say,
know.
active shooter, they'll definitely pull up like
The
Put
lack
me
that.
on the
of-
court. I'm an active shooter.
the lack of cell phone footage is easy to debunk because they have whatever jammers where people can't take videos on their phones.
Correct.
That's
I mean,
true.
You know, and it's like they cut the power to the surrounding area to over 60,000 homes.
I did see
And
that.
That
it
was
was
fishy.
and it was a no-fly zone for like 2 days. There were no flights in and out of Miami.
Yep. It was just fishy. It's
All we
weird
can
like
say
that.
is aliens or not, they
Aliens.
100% lied to the public, which is not cool.
Hey, I fuck with
Maybe that was a wild Bigfoot.
That's
It was
Oh,
Bigfoot
wow.
was in the mall.
Mothman. It was
Yeah,
Mothman.
Mothman.
I'll believe in
Mothman.
Mothman.
All right, whose conspiracy theory was that?
Sav's
Whoa.
next.
All right, Sav.
All right, well,
Sav's
one
turn.
thing to say is let's see if people are talking about it in fucking 3 months. Because if people aren't talking about it in 3 months, then it was fucking fake.
I'm gonna make sure I set an alarm.
People
just to text
don't even
you.
have a 6-second
Like,
Marcus
dude,
is
you
still
guys
talking.
remember that fucking alien in Miami? Like,
right.
All right, Sav. What's one conspiracy theory you think could be real?
minus 320.
I'm kind of like same with Andy. I don't like really like look into a ton of them, but I would say definitely what Rob was saying, like from the underwater standpoint, is like I feel like there's new species discovered that like I don't know have certain abilities. Like how the fuck does it? Think about an electric eel, right?
Okay.
Right.
That thing is electrocuting other creatures with its fucking body,
Okay.
right?
Okay, I'm following.
real.
I mean, other animals can poison people with their bodies.
Exactly.
Yeah, but electrocution is like one of those things
Underwater.
Where, like, how, like this thing is producing electricity.
It's
enough
way
to kill
different.
something.
It's
like
way
that's
different.
insane.
I mean, have
like
you
a
ever looked into
Pokemon.
the
And
science of an electric eel? Of like why it produces the static shock?
Not
on
really.
a very like
Me either.
surface
All I
level.
know
on a
is
very-
don't touch it.
Me either,
So-
but I'm just saying.
Wait, so
there
let him
might-
finish. Let him finish.
So I'm just saying, I think that there's like certain animals deep down in the ocean that have been discovered that aren't told to people.
You ever seen like those clear blobs?
And it's a fact, that they did exist at a certain
Dude.
time. And I think that underwater is a little bit more believable of something like that happening than in the woods, just because there are people.
Cap.
Well, like intelligent creatures.
Yeah, because the reason why is because people are paid to go to these national parks, whether it's bird watching, whether it's fucking people who are like rangers. People spend time in those woods. It looks like people wouldn't, but they do.
Hide it in plain sight.
There's also areas
To
where
be
people
honest,
cannot go or they'll get intercepted by the government.
I think the real place is
See, and that's a whole nother
not only
layer.
that, let me
That's a
just
whole
say
nother
this.
layer.
Aspect.
So,
South Pole.
There's a lot
North
more
Pole.
land out there than you think. Like, you know, we live in Ohio. Like, a lot of things are developed. But, like, dude, when you start going out west and you start going to, like, all these different places, like, there's a lot of area that is not covered yet. Like,
Have you guys ever heard of like that dead zone that's out there in like Colorado or something where it's one sliver of land where it's outlawed. Like you could do whatever you want in this one sliver of land and they're never going to charge you with like a murder or something. And they say it's like a really crazy like property of land to go through.
yeah,
Because
can you search that up?
Where's it
I
at?
could use
Yeah,
it.
where's that
I
at?
think it's in like Colorado. There's like one sliver of land where it's not.
Sounds like some shit that be in
Governor.
Texas, for real.
And I think there was a murder there at one point and they couldn't do anything because it's not governed by anything.
there's no way.
The judicial system.
Really, it really sounds like
Everything in
somewhere.
the
There's
US is
no
governed
way.
by something.
That sounds like some shit for real in Texas, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Texas maybe, but I know it's out west. It's not near us.
Speaking of Texas, we got Michigan in mind.
Are you thinking of Amsterdam? No, I'm joking.
420 square miles of public land can't be legal. No, this is not it.
No.
Look up place where there are no laws.
I did. That's what I looked
Chicago?
Chicago, California.
All right. All right, Craig. What's one conspiracy theory you think could be real?
Well, before I say it, the Earth is definitely round, but the first
I agree with
is
that.
definitely fake.
The
What's
what?
fake?
The first moon landing video is definitely fake.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
All right, let me get a show of hands if you think the moon landing was fake. Put your hand up.
Well, my hand is up because I said it.
Our parents' generation rode that accomplishment for their whole life. It was fake.
Okay.
That shit mad fake. But the
Rob,
Earth is
did you
definitely-
have your hand up or was it down?
Honestly,
It was down.
Rob was the only one with his hand down, so I want to know, Rob, why do you think it was?
Yeah,
why do you think it
right.
was real?
Mine was
I
literally
mean,
the only
I'm
one.
not involved in this. I want to know why you had your hand down.
I mean, I don't know. I never really looked into it personally, so I just don't really have an opinion on it. But
You
if-
learned about it in
but,
school, though.
Yeah. But if that is literally all they did, that's sort of sad because it's like, why haven't they done more? There hasn't been a lot done.
Well,
Why haven't they gone back?
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, they went back plenty of times.
Oh
There's
my
plenty of
God.
Apollo missions. Like
I
they
think the only
they
one that
definitely
was
were
real was
there.
the one that fucking blew
Yeah.
up.
It would have been harder. It would have been harder to try to fake it.
Then
Well,
why
I'm
didn't
sure
we
they've
stake
been
our
there
claim
by
at
a
it?
drone.
So-
They probably just didn't go there with like a person.
I think the ones that they
No,
went with the real
they
person
went
was
there.
Apollo
They were
13.
on the moon.
That's possible.
Elon Musk can't even break orbit, so
Elon
just-
Musk. I literally was in Florida and I
I
watched
think Elon
Elon
is mad
Musk
overrated.
shoot off a Starlink rocket.
Minus
He can
280.
definitely break orbit if he wanted
no,
to.
those are in orbit.
my hand was half up.
They
But I'm
can't
saying if
break
you have the
orbit.
technology.
Here, wait. I need to
Yeah.
hear what Sleep and Ronnie are talking about right now.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you have the technology to put something into orbit, you can probably get out of orbit.
If you hear Elon Musk talk about it, though, he said that like a major hurdle they have is they can't break orbit. It's very hard because of Earth's gravity. I don't know. That's just what he said. I want to say something real quick about Andy when he was talking about space and aliens. They say that Elon Musk said this, the universe is so big and so infinite that like it is 100% that somewhere else there is this exact podcast happening with the same people saying the same thing right now. That's the amount of infinite possibilities. That's how big the universe is.
Shout out Rick and Morty.
Dude, shout out me.
Rick.
Shout out me right somewhere else.
They're just not making bets.
No, literally though. Then that
The
means
other
like,
you's like down bad, like lost a lot of bets.
And you're like, I'm fucking.
you ever
up,
thought
dude.
about that? Then how is there not? There has to be a real Rick. Like there has to be a real Rick. There's no way that that's not possible.
I've never
Rick
watched
Owens.
That show.
Me
Like
neither.
imagine like Elon. You know, like
Don't give Elon that.
I'm just saying.
Don't give him
like,
that.
See,
All right. What
It has
about
to be
you?
Rick.
What about you, Sleep? What's one conspiracy theory you think could be real?
That like
Get spicy with it. I know you got something cooked.
I said Fort Knox last time. This one, like that the government like uses like the news and like shit like that to try to sway like our opinions.
That's not a conspiracy.
That sounds like a fact.
But like they use traumatic like they use like shootings and stuff like that, or like the submarine that blew
So you
up,
saying the
like,
shootings are fake? Is
no,
that
I'm
what
not,
you're really trying
I'm
to
not
say?
saying they're fake. I'm just saying like they know about these things before they happen. Like, do you think the FBI, like if everybody has an iPhone, like anything you're talking about, like the FBI can just be like, let me log into this dude's shit. Like, don't be naive and don't think that like the NSA isn't using that information to like just not find only terrorism.
So what you're saying is the conspiracy theory you think could be real is like they let shit happen to like fuck with our heads.
I think playing off of that, I kind of like the idea of like them. Like if you were saying they were faking shootings, like you were saying, like I think some of those like school shootings are used for political drive. Like you could see like they got the crisis actors that you see in like all of them.
That shit's so crazy.
And I've always said that like people were like, why would they do that? I'm like, because it's children. Like it feeds off of emotion. Like if they want to push a narrative, you don't care about anything more than a child. Like,
so you're not saying they're fake, like
No.
they're happening, but you're saying like the whole setup.
Yeah,
no, like the FBI knows about these people.
No, what's
who
that
have
shit?
these mental illnesses. Let me finish. That have these mental illnesses, and they just like let them go along with it. You know what I'm saying? And it drives a narrative of like, oh, because now we're gonna talk about gun control.
You know how some
And,
people
like,
think like they're getting like gang stalked and like they hear voices and shit. Do you think they use?
That's what I was about to ask.
Do you think they like manipulate people's minds to push people who are like
schizophrenic?
Yeah, or not even just that. Just like you could be getting targeted with some sort of like weapon or something. You ever heard of Voice of God?
That's okay. That's
sure.
what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, or like MK Ultra.
You know what I'm saying? So like, is your theory you're saying, Sleep, that they do something like that to push people to do those things so they can televise it and fuck with people's heads? Are you that deep with it?
I mean, maybe they might do that kind of shit.
You think they wash us with like movies and like years in advance, so that when it happens, we're like somewhat prepared for the outcome?
That's
of what
funny
this
you
is?
say that, because it's like with movies, I feel like every movie I watch that has to do with like space or like, you know, some kind of sci-fi shit, it's almost like it's little pieces of the truth. Like,
So then what
in
do you
all these movies.
So then what do you feel like? Because I disagree with most of this. I'll say that. But then what do you feel about people who go on the news and say that kids shouldn't play GTA?
Oh, that's like, oh my God, that's like a whole nother subject, because it's
I'm
like
telling you what,
the parents should be like, okay, there's like, this is capitalism and like people can buy whatever they want. Like, you shouldn't censor something because like GTA, like, yeah, okay, kids are like killing people, but like the parents should step in.
And I gotta get in here too, because GTA is a video game where you kill fictional things, and like these events and stuff that happen, that's like real life.
Right.
That gets
GTA
taken out. So like it will affect your head different.
I
than,
mean,
like,
I
the
played
video
San
game.
Andreas when I was like 8 years old. I didn't go out
Kids are
killing people.
Right. But
It all depends on your mentality as you grow as a
Every
person.
kid-
It's your upbringing or your scenario that changes you or flicks that switch where
Yeah.
you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill whoever,
Listen.
whenever.
He's not going to do that.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
listen, every kid needs a GTA moment where they're getting a lap dance from a stripper. That is build a
Agreed.
character moment for every male adolescent.
Hot take.
You gotta get that
100%.
done. That ain't a hot take.
The
That's
entertainment that you take in influences your character.
Listen.
100%.
Yeah, I be at
That's
the
a
strip
moment.
club.
That's a true test. No, I don't agree with that. So I think nature, nurture. Yeah, I believe a mix of that. But I feel like you're predetermined if you're a weird fuck. Like you're wired weird fuck from the jump. So that's a moment in life where a real like outside source is like testing you in that moment. Are you a weird fuck, or are you like a regular ass person that could get a lap dance from an imaginary stripper in GTA and act fucking normal after it?
So you don't think the movies that you take in, the TV shows that you watch, and the music that you listen to doesn't influence the character that you
I'm
have
on
today?
Craig's side.
That you what?
I'm on Craig's
It doesn't
side.
influence the character that you have today.
It absolutely does.
I mean, like in what way? Like
You are
just
what
like
you take in.
Part of your personality.
I mean, like, I think it's more so like what you experience in real life. I could separate what I see in a movie than what the fuck I believe in. Like, in a movie, like, I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a movie, I would be able to just, like, run through an airport, skip fucking TSA, like, entirely, and just, like, chase a love girl down, like, lifeless.
But think about this. So one of the big epidemics in men right now is porn addiction, right?
What the fuck?
And this is kind of like still in the same ballpark though, right? With the lap dance as a young kid.
Yeah, is it straight porn?
I'm listening. Straight.
If a kid,
OnlyFans?
if a kid watches pornography,
Christ.
right? Here, let's do a little snowball effect here. If a kid watches pornography at a young age, like 13, right, and like really likes it, right, like gets off to it, keeps watching it, like doesn't talk to fucking women till he's fucking like 35 years old, right?
So we're talking incel.
Now he's a fucking pissed off dude, and then he goes into a school and shoots somebody.
Legalized prostitution.
I think it's
because that's what we're talking about at the end of the day
is how many virgins shoot up schools.
No, listen,
almost all of them are.
He's just making a comparison. That's not true, but he's making a comparison. He's making a comparison. He's making a comparison that like the media and stuff you take in all has an effect on.
Right.
And not just the media, but like all the different things we do.
I think we just need to go back to beating our kids.
Yo, what does Couch Squad think about this? I mean,
I agree.
The problem is,
let's let the Couch Squad get in on there. What you think, Ronnie?
Couch Squad, do you think kids were better when they got their ass beat? Or
No,
nah?
not that.
Yes, that.
All I'll say
Will
is
never got beat.
they will do anything to disarm the American population. If you think that the government cares at all about American children, they don't.
Hey,
All right, what
fuck
about
them
you,
kids.
Andy? What do you think?
I also agree with Craig. Like, I feel like it definitely affects your personality and how you act, like based on what media you consume, and like the more media that you do consume of that nature, like it'll rub off more and more.
All right, what about you, NX?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's 50-50 because you still got to learn, what's it called? Like just your own judgment, you know, to have your own judgment. But also, I feel like it also starts at the top, you know, starts with the parents, like whether they're completely involved in being like super strict or just in general communicating with the children. Like, look, you know, like this is a game. Like you got to understand, like, this is not real, you know, like, yeah, these things are fun, but like, if these things transpire in real life, like there's consequences to it. Like it's not, you know, life is not a game. The game is the game. Life is not a game. So yeah, I mean, you are what you eat for the most part.
And it looks like you wanted to get back in there real quick, Ronnie. Did you have something to add?
Yeah, I just wish that they would dig deeper on these school shootings. A lot of these people are on psychiatric drugs, and I mean, they just don't really look into it. They just say, oh my God, he used X type weapon. We should inhibit their ability to have this gun, and that's all they care about. And then it just gets swept under the rug because in the end, the Constitution is the Constitution. You can't take the guns away from Americans. So they go up against that wall and it gets swept under the rug.
All right, Brodie, what's one conspiracy theory you think might be real?
Damn,
Or did I skip you? My bad. My bad, Marcus.
Damn.
I was like, damn, all right.
My bad.
I know, I was ready.
He said enough.
My conspiracy is that Michelle Obama is a man.
Oh my.
Is Melania a woman though?
No, I don't have nothing to say about
Melania,
the Trump
fine.
family. I just have to say that Barack Obama is gay and Michelle Obama is a man.
So where'd the kids come from?
They adopted, just like, bro, fucking Bill Clinton.
Their
was
kids
a,
look just like them, bro. like they're clones,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Like
hey,
what?
hey,
No,
yeah,
they
they're
showed
clones.
a picture. No, listen, they
They're
showed
genetically made.
No, listen, they showed a picture.
They're
Stop.
genetically
Hey, one at a
made.
time.
One at a time. Let me talk. Let me talk. Straight up. They have a picture of the guy that they have, like, the real dad. They have a picture of the guy that's the real dad that is he's like real close to their family. I forget the part of. Oh wow, that would be the one.
Where do you see this information? Where did you like?
Online. It's
Reddit.
online.
Where
Who
did
sounds
you
more
find it
like
on
a man,
the
Michelle
internet?
Obama or
Hold up,
Melania
hold
Trump?
On Instagram?
Hold up. Before you go on this
TikTok?
little try to go to discredit it course, like where else the fuck are you supposed to see Michelle Obama as a man? Like,
No,
am I supposed
like
to go on
Reddit.
fucking like a
I'm
real
not
website? And they're like,
discounting it.
here's his
OnlyFans.
fucking dick
No,
right
I want to
here.
know, Marcus, who sounds more like a man, Melania Trump or Michelle Obama?
Listen, they could
No,
both be
just answer
men.
the question. Who sounds more like a man?
Michelle.
You a lie.
Hey, what if they're both?
She got hella bass in her voice.
What if they're both aliens?
Why does Michelle from the back look bigger than Mike Tyson?
Michelle got a big ass back.
What if they're
and
both
she got
aliens?
a bulge, and she got a bulge.
She got a dick.
What is
Listen,
this,
listen. Why'd you
skinwalkers?
think the Obama administration legalized gay marriage? No offense to the gays, Obama's gay.
That is not true either.
What the
Hey, dude,
All
that's
right, let's raise our hand if you think Marcus's conspiracy theory could be real.
0.
I'm standing on business. I don't give a fuck. Michelle Obama's a man.
I respect it.
Listen.
Okay.
It's
they
kind
have-
of a stretch.
they
But
got-
Melania's a woman, right?
They got wait.
Melania's a woman.
Listen, we're not here to discuss her.
I just want to know if she's
We're
a
not
man.
talking about the Trump family.
We're
right
not
now.
talking about
Melania
this.
when
Why
she was
not?
younger.
I can talk
was
about
a
Obama family, but we can't talk
dime.
about
Hey,
Still a dime.
Yes.
he's on to something.
She's still a
that's
dime,
fucked
but
up.
Maybe,
she's
maybe
like
you should have made your conspiracy that Melania is a man.
I mean,
But
she's
you
more
wanted to,
manly than Michelle Obama.
listen. She.
I've watched a
I don't
couple
know, dude.
YouTube videos
Bring
on
up- bring
YouTube.
up a
Let's
side by-
let's sleep cook. Let's sleep cook.
Hold on, no, I want to see a side by side of the backs of
not
Melania.
doing
and
that.
Flat spreads.
Bro, women are allowed to be strong, bro. Like, what is that?
She ain't strong. She's flabby. She's got a big
You just
ass
said
build.
somebody just said she's built like Mike Tyson. Which one is it, bro? Like,
think it was
what
Ronnie.
the fuck?
That,
She
yeah, that was
got a back
That
like
was
Mike
not
Tyson.
a compliment.
Melania is a straight up mail order bride.
No, I know it's not a compliment.
That is a
All right.
dude.
All right, pause.
That is a straight up
Pause.
tranny.
Pause.
Melania is a tranny. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
if
Okay.
Melania's a
It's true.
tranny, then Michelle's a tranny. Can we stand
I'll
on that?
take
Can we
that.
shake
Oh
hands on
my
that?
god.
Standing on business. Standing on business.
I feel like there's something deeper to this beef. All right, Sleep was about to cook. Let's let Sleep cook.
Cook it up.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Melania when she was younger was definitely a piece.
She straight up was a mail order bride.
How younger are we
Dude,
talking?
like,
What are you
that-
talking
well,
about?
That's kind of the thing. Like, she's a mail order bride. She's hot enough to be that. So
Just like the Bud Light chick, right?
Sure.
You know what he's talking about?
Oh, is he talking about that Bud Light chick?
That Bud Light chick.
It's
So
a
that's
dude.
what you into.
The Bud Light dude.
Damn,
That's
he's
when
staying on
everyone was
business.
like, Bud Light is.
We was letting you cook.
Nobody's
Sleep.
drinking Bud Light no more.
I'm just saying, one girl got American history with American men. She married a president. She got kids that look like her. The other is a straight up mail order bride.
I've never seen a YouTube
Can you
video
pull up
on
the
that.
Obama family?
Since when was Obama an American?
Yeah, I thought he was like from like his
Oh,
middle name like
See,
Hussein.
that's the conspiracy. See, he didn't want to get spicy. Now
That's
he's
his
all
real-
loosened up.
Hey, I got
He's
it
got
ready.
the juices
Let's,
flowing.
let's
going
talk about it,
2012
Ronnie.
conspiracy
Let's bring
theory.
up,
Talk
bring
about
up the
it.
birth certificate, Ronnie.
Oh my
Bring up the birth certificate,
There is
Ronnie.
none.
It is a little fishy though. Like, there's like,
thought he did
why couldn't
provide
it just
one.
be like, I don't know.
He did provide a birth
I
certificate.
just don't
I
know
know, it
why
was a
Obama
joke.
gets a pass.
I thought you guys were serious. Well, because you guys are saying
think
some
they are
wild
serious.
shit.
This dude's
Just chosen.
See, bro, because, like, I don't know. Online ruined everything, bro. Like,
Obama-
End of
a
the story,
freak.
Melania is a man.
Obama a freak.
All right, let's just skip. We'll skip to Brodie real quick. Brodie, what's one conspiracy theory you think might be real?
Close it out strong.
And can you
That
look at a
George
little more
W.
in
Bush
the,
did 9/11.
and Brodie, can you
yeah,
move a little,
oh my God.
move a little bit more to your right?
George W. Bush did do 9/11 though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not a
proven.
Dead ass.
That's pretty. That's
I
pretty
don't
good.
believe that.
What?
proven.
What?
Come on,
Dude.
It's all a part of the
Dude, jet
agenda.
fuel can't burn.
Steel beam.
It can't melt.
Dude, nothing
don't
is
believe
better than the meme of George Bush, and he's like talking about like taking down terrorism, and he's like, now watch this drive. It's a drive.
I strongly believe the FBI like is behind
Oh, yeah.
like JFK, 9/11, all that shit. 100%.
Dude, JFK said, hey, like, instead of just
Somebody was
printing
behind
money
it.
out of nothing, we have to back this shit with gold. And the
And they were
CIA
like,
literally was
"Fuck
like,
that.
yeah, dude, that's where we're
We gotta
fucking
get him
drawing
outta
the
here."
line right there. Like,
Shout out JFK.
See, but the problem is like, isn't JFK like? So he got shot by Lee Harvey Oswald, right?
yeah.
Well, they paid the man.
What? Wasn't he?
He got shot from
but
a few
wasn't he-
directions.
But according to like people who believe in like the deep state and everything like that, wasn't he like the perfect person for the deep state?
Who?
Why
No,
would they
Lee-
assassinate
Lee
him?
Harvey
No.
Oswald.
Really?
No,
JFK.
Lee Harvey
Let
Oswald
Ronnie,
was a
hey, let
CIA
Ronnie
agent.
speak on this. Let Ronnie speak.
Yeah, let
on
Ronnie
this.
speak on
You
this.
got something for me?
Ronnie
JFK,
cook.
JFK said that he wants to take the CIA and shatter it into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, he
I don't
wanted to
think
ruin
that he's a
everything.
picture perfect person for the deep
Hey,
state.
and Lee Harvey Oswald
Okay.
was a CIA informant. He was sent over to Russia to infiltrate the KGB, and it was rumored that he was flipped by the KGB. So like, and then they told him to like at the trial, like when he went into the trial, they told him they were gonna protect him and shit, and then he wanted to switch his like plea and he walked out the court and he got fucking shot.
His plan was too smooth.
Cause he was gonna try to like he could tell that they were like backing out on protecting him. So he was like, I want to tell my story, and he wanted to switch his plea. They rescheduled it. He walked out the court and then he got shot.
I don't know about that, dude, because, like, he was, like, on the way into court, he's like, I'm a patsy. Like...
Man, they'll say anything. That motherfucker killed JFK.
Yeah, but even if
is that your conspiracy theory?
Like, you still killed him.
No, I mean that the FBI and CIA and all that deep state shit, they make everything happen, like 9/11, killing JFK.
Yeah, is that something you think happened?
Absolutely.
Is that the one you wanted to go with?
Yeah, we'll go with that one. I like that one. George W. Bush did fucking 9/11. I stand on that.
Did you guys ever see that photo in Epstein's mansion?
Yeah,
we just
went
through conspiracy theories and no one brought up Epstein. What the fuck?
Because it's not a
That
conspiracy.
is, everyone knows about
It's
Epstein.
real.
Yeah,
That motherfucker a freak.
Confirmed.
But who is he working for?
Did he kill himself?
No.
Don't let Marcus answer that question.
No,
What do
he
you-
did
what do you
not
mean?
kill himself. They killed him. He knew what it was.
Why didn't you want me to answer what?
I've done no research on this,
Nothing.
dude.
That's good.
They probably paid his celly to kill him.
Absolutely.
They were
That
just like,
motherfucker
let me
had
just
enough on
grab these
everybody.
sheets
Oh,
right here.
I know what
real
you're
quick.
talking about. Who is he working for?
Yeah.
Who's he working for?
Who's he working for, Marcus? No, don't do that. All right,
Zionist? No, it's fine.
all right. Let him go.
Wait, what did Marcus just say?
That Epstein was working for the Zion? The big
That's
Zion?
what I thought you said.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's way too spicy.
Will.
Yeah,
Will.
well, we're on Kick tonight, so I mean, if you really want to go there, you can. No.
Shout
All
out
right.
Kick.
The
Shout out
United
Kick.
States does the bidding of Israel.
Ooh.
All right. So
Will, you gotta get in this.
Yeah, come on,
Will's
Will.
got some, listen, I'm calling
Stand
out.
on business.
Hey,
That's
I'm calling
anti-Semitic.
hypocrite of the week as Will, because in Discord outside of being on live, he would talk about this for hours and go in on it and have a point for everything you'd have to say right now, Ronnie. But he's not gonna say nothing until the camera's off, and we'll have a discussion.
I'm not gonna
after.
hate though.
I don't know.
You don't have to hate. We can have open discussion. I'm just saying that's hypocrite. You would talk about it any other time. Let's talk about it. That's what we're supposed to talk about.
I'm not
Stand on
standing on
business.
this one
Stand
for
on
This
right
one's a
now.
deep one.
It can
All right.
be deep.
I don't
All
know
right.
shit about.
Go to the L of the week, Will.
Yeah, I'm with
that's
you on that.
actually what was next on my agenda. Thank you, Sleep. So, I want to know what is everybody's L of the week, and we're gonna start with Brodie.
L of the week. It's not my L of the week, but it's a homie that so my friend. He hit me up, and I was like, "Damn, this is the biggest L. Like, this is a good L of the week." My homie, he's freshly single. He back on the dating apps. He on the Tinder, on the Bumble and shit. Doing his thing. I respect it. He came to me and was like, "Dog, I'm done with this shit." And I was like, "What's wrong? You been on a date yet?" And he was like, "I had one date set up. We was good to go. We was locked in." She messaged me and was like, "I think I should be honest with you. I'm a transgender." And I was like, "How do you feel after that scenario? Like, you
my
deep into it?
God.
Like, I'm about to get up my first date, my rebound. Like, I'm about to do my thing, and she just hit you like, I'm transgender. After
I'll
you
tell you
plan the
what.
full thing.
I'll tell you what. I've used some of those apps.
Respect.
I mean, it's easy to accidentally swipe right.
Okay, so
Very easy if you don't
Followed
look at
up,
the
though,
description.
Dave.
do you think there should be like a different, like, how when you go into the dating apps, you select I'm into women? Should there be like a different category?
Well,
of, like,
Brodie, you have to explain why was
because-
it an L? Why was this story an L for
I mean,
him?
my
I just
man's
wanna
out here
know.
trying to go on a date with
Yeah,
a woman,
yeah.
and he's like, I didn't know she was transgender.
Okay,
so,
so-
like, to
Fair.
each their own. He's
So-
not into the whole entire.
being transgender, talking to transgender people is an L.
No, I wouldn't say it's an L, but in terms of him
For
trying
him.
to.
No,
For him, he's trying to.
That's what you implied.
He's saying the dating life right
The
now.
dating
Stop
life is an
trying to
L.
set people up like, to look like shit, bro.
It's not my scenario.
Nobody's-
Shout out to my guy. But like when you're in the scenario and you're like, I want to date a woman, and then you
Yeah,
on these
yeah.
dating apps you have a date plan, and she's like, I'm transgender. It switches everything up because you didn't go into this thinking.
It's
Not
not
I
an
got a
L.
coochie check.
It's
on
not
it.
an
Yeah.
L.
So you into the fake coochie then?
No, but I mean, it's
The
like,
bus
there's no, you go in today's time where there's hella people doing that type of stuff. That's in the pool
But
now.
should the dating apps have a different category to where you're open minded
Should
on
they
those?
have
Or
like-
should
Yeah.
they should
That
have
ain't
like
gonna
a
stop a motherfucker from
100%.
lying.
It should be like
It's
it should be
fine.
like a badge.
a badge is crazy, but
Listen.
No, why? If you're trans, you should wear it like a badge of honor. Like, what's wrong? Like, you should be able to tell someone like I'm trans and mean it with your
Hey,
full
no,
chest.
Marcus.
Hide
To build
it.
to build off of that. All right, so if like I don't know, I'd be looking on the like what is it, local Snap like quick search sometimes, just like the little ad, and they're like now people are literally like what is it, identifying themselves. Like
As they should.
They'll put it in the title. They'll literally say trans, and I'm like, respectfully, you know, because
should
like
be
your
illegal.
little a bitmoji, whatever, you know, or like
Yeah.
you could easily post some little
Right.
photos where, like Sav's saying, you could easily swipe right, you know, like.
And I'm not saying you can't swipe right, but it's just
Yeah,
one of those
it's-
concepts like
I
if
need
you
to clear
don't
the
go
air
into
real
it
quick.
knowing the scenario,
Listen, I need to clear the air real
go
quick.
for it.
When I said it's easy to swipe right, like it's easy to be on somebody's profile and not like, you know, you're scrolling.
Well, yeah, you would
she's
go
bad.
into it deeper
She's
when
a
she,
baddie.
like,
She's a baddie, right?
accepts you or something.
You swipe right. Oh, she seems cool. She's hot. Swipe right. But at the end of the day, it's an L on her because that should be the first thing she says.
And that's what I'm saying.
In case you don't notice, because it's happened to me twice, and both times it was just like a simple
Say
conversation.
what?
Right.
All right,
Twice.
hold on.
You got catfish twice?
I gotta ask you,
No,
Brodie.
I never got catfish.
Let me hear it.
I gotta ask you, Brodie. Is he going on another date?
He never went on the date and beforehand.
Okay.
So they had planned a date, and then she was like, "I should be honest with you, I'm transgender."
But he
So-
thought she was cute. So
At least,
But
at least
I
she
guess
was
in a
honest.
scenario, you have to second.
How
Like,
did
long
you
they
ask him
talk?
if he went on the date?
I did ask him if he went on a date,
Did
and
he do it?
No, he did not. I clowned him real hard about it. I still clown about
Why'd
it
you clown him?
because it's funny. You know, he was
Don't set
upset.
him up.
Like I thought he thought he was going on a date with a woman. I'm
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
Facts.
is. And like I said, if you're transgender, whatever, who cares?
I mean,
it's not my
hats
business.
off to her.
But
you
I
know?
think in the dating pool, in the dating
him.
world, you should be very open with who you are as a person, because who wants to get in a relationship and not know who you are as a person? You know,
that would be.
you know what I'm saying? You're just
That'd be a wild surprise.
Some of them, like off the like, not gonna say like some of them, but like some of them are bad, dude. Like if you didn't like see it, you know what I'm saying?
Stop the cut.
Hey,
Bro, you ever seen
Wait,
it?
we have to say something you want to get off your chest?
You never saw Thailand? You never seen the pictures of the women
the
in
segment?
Thailand, bro? You never saw the pictures of the women in Thailand?
Going a little too deep now.
Come on, bro.
All right, I'm gonna land the plane.
No, if
uh,
you
All
didn't-
right, Sav,
if
so you
science
got
has
something
gotten
you want to
far,
get
is
off
what
your
you're telling
chest?
me.
No.
Sam's mic.
I'm
Dave's
saying,
been to Thailand.
if the pants weren't down and you just saw her, like,
I understand what he's
you know
saying.
what I'm
though.
saying?
yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody can get
so
fooled
that's how you
nowadays.
act. That's how you. He got fooled.
Yeah,
It's very easy to happen.
I'm just saying.
You got
there's-
fooled.
You gotta
He was
have that
tricked.
conversation. You gotta look at the gender.
Yep.
If you don't look
Yep.
at the gender, you're fucking. You missed the
They're gonna
detail.
say
But-
female.
yeah,
most
that's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
time.
You're on the dating app.
No.
And,
If they're capping about their gender, then that's on them. That's an
But
L
that's-
on them,
that's
not
what
on
I'm
your
sa-
buddy. Not on your
I'm just
buddy.
saying it was L because he's fresh in the
Yeah,
dating
I guess
pool.
it
and
is
like,
an L,
He's
yeah.
Literally, like
he was
fresh.
hyped to get
Yeah.
back right
Yeah.
into the game, and
In
then
his
he's like,
first date.
He
he's
should
like
go
the
on the
first.
date. You should push him to go on it and report back.
Oh my god.
I tried to
fuck
tell
up
him.
his
I was like, yeah.
If he
get
thought
into
she
it.
was cute,
Why
like,
not?
let him run it.
We could
I
start
don't know.
giving weekly updates and all that kind of
Do
stuff.
don't do that. Do not let him run.
Run it.
All right, Marcus, what's your L of the week?
Probably that dude that threw like fucking what did he throw like $20,000 or $60,000 on Washington to win the championship?
What's the score right now?
Looking like a struggle
Update.
right now.
What's the score of
Yeah,
the
that's
national
just gonna
championship?
sway.
20 to
Still got a
13.
full
The
quarter.
swing on that's gonna be
2013.
ridiculous.
2013, so
Who's
it's
winning?
1 point. It's a one-score game.
Michigan.
All right, so that's your L of the week. All right, Sleep, what's your L of the week?
I'll be honest. The biggest L of the week is I chipped a tooth. I chipped my back molar. And the doc, he was an artist about it. Sculpted it back up.
Artist.
Doc.
He was an artist. Shout out Dr. Bernie. This
Big
dude
shout
patched
out.
me up, and before I knew it, I had my old tooth back. So I might try to do some what that one dude did with Floyd Mayweather. He made a chain out of the tooth. So
That shiny teeth in me.
That's
How'd you chip the tooth?
I chipped it. I want to give a shout out real quick to Prison Mike. Prison Mike actually gave me the cold shoulder to the actual jaw. And I was like, what the fuck?
playing basketball.
Playing
Ninja shoulder,
basketball,
yo.
yeah.
Damn, hooping.
Oh, yeah, hooping.
You need a mouth guard.
So, yeah, from now on, I will be getting a mouth guard.
Steph Curry hanging out the mouth, bro.
Chew it
yeah.
on that bitch.
But that's
All right.
my L of the week.
Craig, what's your L of the week?
It's got to go to Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean,
Care to elaborate, sir?
well, one, it's not that I think Trevor is a bad player, but something about his game is just a little off. And then on top of that, for whatever reason, like the play calling at the end of games, it becomes so weird in the NFL. Cause like they ran up, or at the end of the game, it was like third and maybe like 2 yards away or 1 yard away. So if you go if you line up in quarterback sneak, that usually means like, all right, beforehand they decided, okay, if we're going for 4, we're gonna quarterback sneak it, if we don't make it on third down. And so instead of just, running the ball 2 times to get the 1 yard, they Peterson, who is a good play caller, and like all good coaches do this now, and it's so weird. It's like I'm 1 yard away, I'm gonna throw it, and then I'm gonna do a quarterback sneak instead of just doing 2 runs and just getting the 1
Well,
yard.
another thing, they were 8-3.
Yeah, they lost 5 of 6 to end the season.
Like, bro.
Oh yeah, that's
And the
were
only game they won
8-3,
was with the
dude.
backup.
Like, that's
But-
sad, bro.
But like at the end of the game, like let's not, like we all know Doug Peterson. He may not be the greatest coach, but he's a good NFL coach. Like I watched the game, he makes good play calls. Just like what you got Shanahan and McVay. Like he's a good ass play
He was
caller.
good with the Eagles. He wasn't
and I
bad with
watched
the
all
Stefanski.
these NFL
Not like 2-time
teams.
coach of the year, Kevin Stefanski.
I just said
He's a good play caller
Stefanski.
too, but watch at the end of games. Do not be shocked if you see the Browns just do some really weird shit. Like
What are you guys thinking
like
about
hold on,
Browns
everything
and
was
Texans?
smooth.
We'll get there.
Oh no, we definitely gonna get there, but
Yeah, we getting there.
yeah, Trevor Lawrence got to take the L of the week, and on top of that, like you're not even playing that good of a team. Like you playing Tannehill on his last legs, like
That's tough.
it's
They had
gonna be an
nothing to
uphill
play
battle
for.
for Trevor from here on out.
That's
a
tough.
fact.
And like think about this. Look at their receiving core. Top 5 in the league.
Yeah, he
Christian
got- he got
Kirk,
dudes.
Zay Jones,
Yeah.
Evan
Calvin
Ingram,
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin
Yeah.
Ridley, ETN running the ball.
Big
How the
bid.
fuck is that team not moving the ball up and down the fucking
That's
field,
fact.
bro?
Like
That's
Hey,
crazy.
they move the ball when you bet them. When you bet against them, they be moving the
No,
ball.
yeah, fucking.
No,
sure do.
literally, bro. Literally.
You
I-
bet the
Bro.
Jags and they just fucking forget
I
how
couldn't
to
tell
move
you
the
how many
ball.
times I bet on the ETN or whatever, and this dude would go for like 20 yards. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you just put up like 80 the other day.
you got to do that back to back.
Yeah.
Once you catch that L, 1 week you got to run it right back.
Yep.
Facts.
All right, Sav, what's your L of the week?
Small little L of the week to start. The Steelers getting the playoffs is fucking absurd.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And then my main L of the week is the NFL in general. Now, I don't know if you guys know
Spitting.
yet. The Chiefs are about to play the Bills, I believe, on Saturday night. That game is exclusively on Peacock.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
It will not be on cable television
They did
or
that
anywhere.
on purpose.
Shout
Time
out
to
ille-
get the
shout out
illegal streams going.
No, 100% the illegal
Stream
streams
is
will
my
be
goat.
fucking at a nuclear level.
I
on
don't
Saturday
condone
night.
it, but what do they think's gonna happen?
But guess what? Like, I understand, like, Amazon, all right, they bought their shit. You're going to have the Bills play the Chiefs Saturday night, prime time, exclusively on fucking Peacock.
And that's like the number 10 streaming service. Nobody uses
Where
that.
did Peacock get that kind of bread?
It's NBC.
It's
NBC got that money. They
And
got
it's like-
WWE too.
And it's like, bro, it's I don't know. Like, I love streaming services. Like, I use HBO Max. I use fucking Netflix. I use all the shit.
Damn, you got them all, huh?
HBO, I think I only have HBO right now
Okay.
because that's got all the fire. But
Because he's password sharing with everybody.
You can password share with HBO. That's
I'm
fact.
password sharing with a girl I talked to 5 fucking years ago.
Nice.
And I'm not sharing my password.
Respect.
Does she have Peacock?
But I will.
I
no,
do.
she does
My
not. I
sister
don't,
got Peacock, and I'm running that bitch up on
right.
Saturday.
But
swear
I
to
just
God.
think it's ridiculous. Like these games are getting bigger and bigger. Like they're gonna go further and further. Like, oh, now the AFC's on fucking like a streaming service. Now you gotta buy like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just like being complaining, but like, fucking, that's like a huge game. Bills Chiefs, like, and it's not gonna be on TV.
Amazon about to get the TV rights for
Bro.
Monday Night Raw.
I'm about to be like, I don't know if they're gonna have it at like bars and shit. You can't go out and watch.
No,
that
they
shit.
won't.
Yeah.
Unless you're a local team, you won't be able to watch
Ridiculous,
at bars.
bro.
Cough up that, what, $10?
Ridiculous.
How much is
But
Peacock?
that's my L of the week.
We'll pull up
yeah.
the
Free
Peacock
trial.
rates.
Peacock
All right,
free trial.
All right, Andy.
You know they ain't got no free trial. Right?
Andy,
got it.
what's
They
your
got
L of
hella
the
free
week?
trials. They're cheap as
Hell
fuck.
no. The NFL game?
The Peacock? Yeah, they're cheap as
Guys,
fuck.
Andy, what's your L of the week?
Bro, I guess like I had James Cook to score a touchdown, and dude got like 36 yards, played like I think 3 receptions. Kind
He's
of
just chalked.
just a rough day, I guess.
The bet
but-
never had life.
Yeah, it never did. It never did.
Never
but-
took off the
The
ground.
DGen
No.
sports gambling.
yeah, I guess that's like my L of the week.
All right,
that's a L.
Ronnie, what's your L of the week? You look like you're ready to tell us.
No, I mean I just had a minor L at the casino over the weekend. The cards weren't falling, and
That's a real man. He
I was
he
down a
calls
couple
his
points.
Bro,
I mean-
Ronnie, the cards were on the blackjack when we were sitting down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I mean
we were
you can
playing,
say that when I left with no money. So
The thing was, we were playing 6 to 5 because it was like
Oh,
just
yeah.
$15 minimum.
I'm
so,
gonna get
like,
it back
just
though.
fucking around.
But God, that Peacock shit has me like tripping. I can't even believe that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
The
Like, the
biggest
N-
game of the playoffs.
The
when they
NFL
both-
is such a sellout. Like they have games in Germany and Mexico City. Like keep that shit in America. They're selling out to everybody.
That's how they making money though.
We're gonna have a team out
I
there,
thought
you
they
know?
made a lot of money. Like how much money?
Yeah, but a franchise
NFL's
needs to
the-
get a
Never
franchise
enough.
costs $1 billion, so the next guy needs to buy it for $2 billion. So for the next guy to buy it for $2 billion, they need to make other things happen, so it's worth $2 billion.
Yeah, I mean before we know it, they're gonna have games in China.
Yeah, facts.
Well, I know there.
Never.
I'm watching the Beijing.
No, I'm saying there's a
Team?
team. There's about to be a team in like Europe.
That's
An
what they keep
NFL
saying.
team.
but
Never.
That's
Yeah,
I don't-
England.
It's not gonna work.
They're
That's
well
too
done.
much travel.
You're
I'll never
done?
watch an NFL game again.
Maybe
Damn.
Toronto or something like that.
Toronto's the
But
only
that-
one I could see,
I'm
but
telling
like
you, their plan is
What about
to have
Canada?
a team in Europe.
But then Buffalo would be pissed. So
Even Canada's a
Yeah.
stretch.
I fuck with
Nah,
Canada.
Canada's
I mean-
football league is like
They'd be like, sorry.
is such a sham.
how we feel about the NBA
it's
putting like a
profitable,
team
though.
in Mexico City though.
They haven't done that yet.
But that's a big talks though.
Same idea.
Them
All right,
cheerleaders
uh,
gonna be fire.
I
right.
love expansion teams.
Facts.
I love them. I love expansion teams. I love them all. They
All
should-
right,
they should
NX,
play
what's
everywhere.
your NX? What's your L of the week?
L of the week is I went to Chick-fil-A. I ordered a chocolate chip cookie, and this
This
thing
guy.
has fucking peanuts in it or whatever. Like it's literally says chocolate chip. Like why the hell is there extra? What is it? Condiments in it or whatever? Toppings on
You
it?
should
Like
have
what the
pretended
fuck?
to be allergic and that you were gonna die. You
No, I
shoulda,
mean,
like,
they
fucking tweaked on
It
them.
clearly states it, but like literally, I took a bite and literally threw that shit out. So biggest L of the week. Chick-fil-A, you need to make chocolate chip cookies. Literally
fuck
chocolate
you,
chip.
Chick-fil-A.
For real.
That would have taken out a lesser man.
I stand with Chick-fil-A.
All right, and to keep it going, now we're gonna go around one more time, starting with Brodie with your W of the week.
Oh shit.
Oh,
W
my
of the week?
Jesus.
Definitely the Browns. We definitely taking a W this weekend. I'm staying with Joe Flacco. And Flacco we trust. Shout out Cleveland. Standing with them boys.
All right, what about you, Marcus?
Circle back to me.
All right, what about you, Sleep?
The W of the week. I got my I got the registrations for all my vehicles.
Adult
I paid
shit.
my taxes to the government.
Hell yeah.
Hella early.
And yeah, I got them for another year, so that's my W.
Okay, bet. Craig, what's your W of the week?
I think W of the week goes to gaming cheats because they just keep getting better. And I think, I
This
sent you
dude.
one. They got a thing now where you can plug your mouse into like a controller. And now
Yeah,
you
talking to the
people-
mic.
Oh, they got a thing where you can plug like your mouse into like some sort of controller now. And so now people who got mouse and key can get aim assist.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god.
So what? You
are
be on this? You be doing this?
Hell no. But I'm
Oh
just saying.
my
That's what it
God.
sounded
I
like.
was
I play on
saying, bro.
Xbox One.
Craig sounded
Oh,
like he was
yeah.
working for the
I was about to
FBI.
say, bro.
Nah.
He was a
I
fed
play-
for a second.
Or you could tell, well, I'm a straight up console player, no crazy. I don't even got a pro controller. I just play on the
Stand on that.
What do you
play?
Let's stand
Say.
on that.
just like FPSs and like probably like a little bit of
You
sports
fuck with
games here and
Halo?
there. I play Halo, yeah, but I ain't played it that much. I mean,
Yeah.
it's had good moments and bad moments, but
It's
I
the
know it's
best
back on the
game.
rise.
It's the
yeah.
best
It's the
FPS
best
out right now.
franchise. It's the best
For
franchise.
sure. Respect.
All right, Sav, what's your W of the week?
I have two small ones. I hit 1700 Onyx in Halo ranked, so now I'm back to the top 0.4% in the world.
Shut up, big dog.
And I recorded a fire fucking track before I came here.
Real.
Hey,
You said your top what percent and in what game?
0.4% ranked in the world in Halo Infinite.
You be doing like competition?
No, I'll join like online tournaments and shit like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like small ones, or like when the pros have like 8s, like in their Discord. So it's like pro 8s, and you can like they'll invite people in. I'm like not quite at like I'm like this close to being like hanging in those
Damn,
lobbies. Like
okay.
I'll
Would
go
you
like
join a pro team?
if they offered me. My brother's even better than me. He's like 0.01%. He's ranked like 115th in the world.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
So it's
Ty
like-
is like.
And then
fucked.
Ty on COD was like top 1% in the world. Like he was like high as fuck. He was almost iridescent and shit. Like
I just
he
want to
just
say
hops
one
in
thing.
and goes crazy.
There's like, all right, so like there's Halo and there's like COD. Like you die fast in COD, but like when you are in like a pro Halo lobby, you peek the corner and you are done.
Yeah. Or
it's over.
Or you
didn't
come
even- you
behind
could
somebody.
blink.
Or you come behind somebody and shoot them first, and then they turn around, break your fucking ankles, and then shit on you. And it's the most
Crazy.
embarrassing thing in the world.
Them Halo players are like legit.
Bro, I came behind this pro. I had active camo. I was invisible. I come behind the dude, shoot him twice in the back. He turns around, breaks my ankles while I'm invisible, caps me. And he was on stream, and everybody in his chat was like laughing hard as fuck,
He was down
dude.
bad. He was
Yeah,
down
like
bad.
I was like exposed on his
Fuck.
stream, bro. Like so, shit like that happens. That's why I love the game, though.
All right, Andy, what's your W of the week?
Man, I guess if the L is the Steelers making the playoffs, I guess the W is gonna have to be the Bills taking them down. Week one.
Bet.
Let's fucking go.
What about you, Ronnie?
Well, it's early in the week, so
You can talk anything over the
throughout
last
the-
2 weeks is cool.
no. I mean, I'm glad the Browns made the playoffs. I can't believe the Steelers made the playoffs. I wasn't laced up on that. My W is yet to come to fruition. Saturday, I'm going to Columbus. I'm going to the Hollywood Casino. I'm gonna take them for everything they have.
Let's
Respect.
fucking go, dude.
Let's go.
We should do like a vlog with like this group, like all hit like the casino and shit, like the Will Music House like vlog, like
Yeah.
do a night out.
Would they let
We'll,
us?
we'll get to that. All
That
right,
would be
NX,
fire.
what's your W of the week?
I mean, I guess it's like a nerdy W. I got this new Retroid Pocket emulator, where it has it's like a little handheld, and it can play like all these different games on it. PS2, Nintendo
Which one you get?
64. It's called the Retroid Pocket 2S.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
far.
smooth? It's
So
smooth?
far, yeah. So far, it's smooth. But you gotta know. Like. You gotta know what you're doing a little bit,
Yeah.
like in going into folders, like putting stuff in the right folders,
Yeah.
basically. But
I've been
yeah.
wanting to get one, but they all
pretty
just
sick.
like the reviews are so bad on a lot of them. I'm
Yeah, no, I was on YouTube. I don't know. I just got lost in the sauce for real, and like
Can Will pull one of those up on the screen so I
What?
could see what it
You
is?
got
Or
one-
is it
Retroid
like
Pocket 2S.
you got like an OLED screen on yours or anything? Or
Dude, it's literally like Android style, so technically the screen is touch screen.
oh, nice.
It's like I don't know. I might upgrade to a bigger screen. I'm not sure, but I still like this one.
it almost looks like the Switch.
Yeah,
That shit looks fucking gas.
Yeah.
They're like
Damn, I ain't
emulators.
I've never seen this one.
yeah.
I've seen like the
So-
Game Boy looking ones that have like the triggers on the back.
Yeah, no, that's basically it. The gray one. I got like the gray one.
Like these.
So
Yeah.
you have to
COD Bubble
upload
on
all
that
your
bitch?
own
That's
emulators
tough.
on there.
pretty
So
dope.
technically, I believe it has all of the emulators on it. You just gotta like put
Load
some
'em.
things in the right folders too, maybe like BIOS.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with that, and then yeah, just put the ROMs in. I thought it would be preloaded. I bought it off Amazon, so I don't know if maybe you buy it from eBay, it'll come preloaded, or maybe a direct site. But yeah, it takes the mini SD card, and dude, it's touchscreen, and I think I might be able to get COD Mobile on there. So
Hey,
if I get COD Mobile on there, I'll definitely.
Wow.
Rob's
at
gonna
one-
find a way to get it to fucking Verdansk.
And
on
no,
that
at one
bitch.
point-
If it runs Android, you should be able
at
to at
one
least pull it
point
up.
in COD Mobile, me and Hawsey were like top 6,000 in the world.
Hey,
so like,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
we were
Did-
running that shit, bro.
Does it connect to Wi-Fi?
Yes, it connects to Wi-Fi. It's
Crazy.
Android, like it has Google Chrome on it.
Wow.
Yeah, then
Wow.
you should be able to find some way to get COD Mobile on
Yeah.
there.
It just has
Yeah.
to have a strong enough like processor or whatever.
I mean, yeah, it says it has like 8 gigs of RAM or something, like something.
It's probably a nice like
something right.
Raspberry Pi in the back of there,
Um,
just something chill.
Yeah, it's like I said, I did the YouTube reviews and then just like in general looked at all the reviews, and like that brand itself has like the good emulators. So yeah, that's my W of the week. Little nerdy W, but I like playing them old school games.
All right, and my W of the week, and really W of the next month and a half, 2 months, however long this part of the season takes, is the sports books. We got the NFL playoffs. We got NBA still. Man, they're about to make a killing. Don't forget to delete your account.
I like that everybody's L was someone related to a sports bet. I was like, there's so many gambling issues here.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's the only
delete
time
your
I
account.
lose.
1-800-GAMBLER. Not everybody can win their bets like
If you
Marcus.
call 1-800-GAMBLER, they're like, haha, sorry, buddy. And they like hang
Is
up
it
on
hit?
you.
They're like, just try one more time.
No, it's the bet.
What's the
they're
bet?
like, this dude,
Cleveland
there's like a
Browns
meme. This
over
dude
the
called.
Houston Texans. -145. 20,000 to win 33,700.
Did you just put that in right now?
No.
Oh.
Just breaking down. the
Maybe you need to delete your
Bro,
account
send
too.
it.
What the
Bro's
fuck?
thinking about it.
Send it.
I'm going to though.
Um.
I'm gonna place that bet now.
Respect.
All right, and you also need to tell us your W of the week because we skipped you.
Oh,
My
Are you-
W of the week is LeBron posterizing fucking Paul
Let's
George. at
go,
fucking,
dude.
fucking almost
Respect.
40 years
God.
old.
Okay.
Caught a body.
Dude, he caught a yeah.
His
Dude, he
grandpa
took,
body.
that dude took off like 2 steps over the fucking free throw line, dude.
Let's just
he
take
thought
a
he was
moment.
27 again.
Let's just take a moment and just like realize that like LeBron is 39 years old, about to be 40, and this dude is still like
yeah.
a beast.
I mean, I remember being fucking like, how old was I? 7. I was 7 years old when LeBron hit the shot against the Magic to move on in the playoffs. And I remember running around on Buffalo Wild Wings going crazy. My dad's like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? I'm like, he hit the shot. He hit the shot. And now I'm fucking, like, I graduated college, bro. Like, I'm like, and this dude's postering somebody.
Just
like,
still doing
that's
the
so
same
fucked
shit.
up, bro.
For
Michael
real.
Jordan could only wish that he had that much
I respect
stamina when he
MJ,
was
though.
that.
I respect that.
LeBron
No, I
put a lot
respect
of money into
MJ,
his
but
body.
like, dude, LeBron's probably, dude, LeBron spends like millions of dollars on his
Oh,
body.
dude, so much money on that dude.
Yeah.
He takes care of his shit.
He's got to take something.
Gotta sling
He's
it.
got to take something.
There we go. Whoop.
All right, next, I want to know.
You gotta
We're
do a
gonna go
couple of
around,
those.
and we're gonna start from NX, and I want to know what's your hot take.
Oh man, I should have knew that one was coming. Damn. I wrote a few down. I'll be right.
Let's break down this
I
list.
write a lot. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie. I'm rewriting
I like
a lot of
that.
shit
I
down.
like
All right,
that.
so
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
get a little spicy here. I'm gonna say that Watson really needs his massages. All right, if you want the dude to perform, let him get back to what he was doing.
I stand on that.
Bro,
I stand on that.
I'm just saying.
he wasn't doing
Like
anything
like
wrong.
you were saying, if we want to get even deep with it, like we were saying way earlier with like oh shit, no, I forgot what I was going with that. But Watson needs his massages.
All right, you said you had a list. I need more from this list.
Oh shit, all
Yeah,
right.
let's hear it.
Stand on business.
Drop him. Ring him off. We need a soundboard. Boom.
Why isn't Apple Music free?
With an iPhone. With an iPhone.
Who was the weirdo that looked into milking cows? When is our next great reset? Big wipe, or how will it happen?
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I guess at one point it's easier to hate Tory than support his music.
Of course, Tori.
Bring back pixel art Pokemon. Is head dead? Is
I think it
time,
might be, bro.
is head dead for
What does
real?
that
You
mean?
think?
Like
Not for me.
girls
I
don't
give
be
it.
giving head. Girls don't
Nah.
be giving it out. Like
You're just talking to the wrong chicks.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe so.
They
I just gotta
stingy
start
with the
making it
neck.
obvious.
I'll give it even if I
Do you
don't
mean
get it
his
back.
head dead like you getting? Or
I don't need
I
to
him
mean,
get it
all
getting
back,
around.
bro.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really
Like
talk
that.
about that, but like, I mean, like,
Hey,
talk
Rob,
about that with
Rob.
people. But
Rob,
Yo.
what's your stance? What's your stance here? If you give a girl, what are we laughing?
I missed it.
Rob,
I don't know.
Stand on
Let's
business.
go there.
Sam.
Stand on business.
Keep going, Stab.
If
Stand
you-
on business, Rob. Let's go.
If you give a girl head, do you expect it in
Eh.
return? Because
That's
me,
not the head he
See,
was talking
because
about.
me,
Was it the head you were
Yeah.
talking about, Rob?
no, I'm saying
No,
if you eat a girl's pussy,
yeah.
do you expect to get it back right away?
Well, yeah. See, that's the
Fuck
thing is,
yeah.
I don't do that to every girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm picky with that.
Oh, you're picky with
I'm
it?
picky with that. I'm super picky with that.
You have
so
to be.
like at this point, I guess like I get it why I might not get it as often, but yeah, I'm super picky with that. Like,
100%.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like, at
No.
the end of the day, like, if I'm gonna be out here, like, I'm gonna still be like safe. Like, I don't know. People
No, you
just-
really gotta know that girl. You know, what I'm
You feel
saying?
me? Like,
oh
That's
my
true,
gosh,
that's
You
like,
feel
dude,
me?
I am not like eating no pussy that like, and I don't know.
I
this
could do a
chick,
quick
like,
wash for the most part. You know, like I know they gotta.
But I will say, if you do know her, right? Say you do know her, and you are willing
Yes.
to do that. You still expect it in return.
100%.
Yes, 100%.
This isn't
See
like,
me, I'll eat that shit and just be like,
Unless I'm in the
I'm
mood.
gonna go eat some
I can
food
feel
now.
you. No, I mean, I
Wait,
can do that
hold
too.
on. You would just eat some pussy and then be like, "All right, we good.
No,
I'm gonna get
no,
some
no.
wings." Like,
Craig's like, I go
you're
Yeah.
not you're not gonna just be like, "All right, we fucking."
hey, Ronnie,
Bro.
Ronnie.
I used to
My brain hurts.
wake my girl up to that shit.
Paul,
Hey,
let's chill.
Ronnie, say what you were
Yeah.
telling me about your opinion on that.
Wait, I need to know, Craig, is head dead?
What you mean his head dead?
Is girls giving head dead?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
All right, Rob, what was the rest on your list?
Shit.
Or was that everything?
No, shit. This I got a
He's
list.
got a lot.
Your girl be a tub Twitch streamer, or OnlyFans model. Body count don't matter if you're clean and smart about things.
Okay,
I agree with that.
I can
Not
dig
for
that.
females.
I agree with it both ways.
Why not?
Oh
Why
my
not, Ronnie?
God.
Why not?
You don't like a little freak?
Why don't I want to put a pair of Nikes on that's been on like 300 people's feet?
Ooh,
Why should he do that,
That
Rob?
was really good.
But
I
what if they
mean-
clean Nikes for 300 people?
Hey, see,
How
yeah.
are they clean?
I bought shit on Grailed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, you bought
To
used
be
shoes
honest,
before?
I
You
buy
bought
used shoes all the
before?
time.
That's a good
I'm on go
argument.
all the time buying used sneakers. I swear to God.
That is a good argument. The thing is it's not used like physically.
I like them
It's
broken
more
in.
like psychological. Like you're gonna run into way more crazy women that have high body count.
She's gonna beat you down.
I think
I like the
listen,
freaks though. Give me the freaks.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, we
I'm
love
not,
freaks.
I'm not actually on the side of this. Like, you can have your opinion. It's whatever. Everyone has a preference. I like hoes. Like, hoes fuck better.
Hoes make the world go round.
Whoa.
Exactly. But here's the thing.
Exactly.
I think if I was to argue that side of like Ronnie's side of it, I think the better argument would be is like, as men, when you fuck a girl, you treat them like dirty, like property, like as like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What? Yo, what?
not like property, but like you're like fucking a girl. You're like treating her like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
be
just
treating them like shit while you're fucking them?
No, I'm saying
You rude as hell in the
that was,
bed.
that was the bad
Wash
wording.
I don't
That was
know.
bad
I think
wording.
that came out a little bit.
Yeah, no, it came out wrong.
I think
It
you
was,
need to reword that.
It was supposed to be like
meant
the-
rough.
like-
Staying on business.
He
Stand
just
on
meant
it.
consensually rough.
No, hey, I'm not shying away from my point stands. I'm just because I said it wrong don't mean it is wrong. Oh, and Michigan just picked 60. But fucking no, I was trying to say like men, like a lot of men, like not like all, but I'm just saying like a lot of men when they're having sex with a girl, it's like all about them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like the guy getting the nut. They don't care about the girl, so you're kind of just treating like you're just objectifying a woman. You're just like kind of just fucking her for you. A lot of dudes don't take the time to actually like get the girl off and shit like that. So I was
And
saying
eat that
if
shit.
I was gonna argue his point,
Sav does.
stop.
This dude doesn't stop, bro.
Stand on that.
I was just
I'm
saying.
fucking around.
I was just saying, like, if I was gonna argue that side, I'd be like, you know, the more bodies a girl has, the more times that a man's been able to just objectify her and just do whatever they want
Yup.
for themselves against her. But I'm not on that.
You
side,
tied that
Ronnie.
up really well
I
right
like
there.
I like hoes. I'm just saying.
Make
if
women
I was
come
gonna argue
again.
that point,
But Rob
it's
said
a
it was
girl-
clean.
I know. I was just saying that's why I'm not on that side. I'm just saying like if you were gonna argue that point, it's how many times do you let a man just like do for him against you and just objectify and not let you do it for you? You know what I'm
I've
saying?
had
It's like,
women objectify me though. That's the crazy
and
thing.
that's listen, you're talking to me. You guys are coming at me like I'm on that side. I
I'm
love
on
a
your
girl
side.
fucking whatever. I'm just saying.
Women like being hoes, so it's okay. So if they want to
Yeah.
be a hoe, I'm gonna let it
like
slide.
I like women being hoes for themselves.
Yeah, go get your shit in.
The
I don't give
bottom line is you just can't turn a hoe to a housewife.
I mean,
that's all I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
be
You
honest.
actually can.
I like,
She's for the streets, bro.
Most hoes
That's
are
his hot take.
housewives.
I like them broken
No.
in.
Yeah, I think you could turn
That's
a
because
hoe to a
those dudes
housewife.
picked
Hey.
wrong. No, you cannot.
I
You're
think
not
you could.
If
Jesus.
she wants to be one,
You
then
want one of them
yes.
church girls, huh?
The thing I do think about like hoes is like Jesus like had hella prostitutes around him, but like they never did that
Mary
shit
was
again.
look,
you know?
look. His
Like,
mom was a whore. You're trying to tell me that she just birthed a baby out of fucking
I don't
thin
think
air?
Jesus
I'm not
said
freak,
hoes.
bro.
I'm not saying
I think
anything
that's
about the
cap.
story. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying that
Jesus
story.
was round
It's
a
exactly
hella
that. It's a
hoes.
story.
Did you hear
Let's
that?
let Ronnie get
It
in
sounds
there.
like she got
Jesus
caught
never
cheating.
sinned.
Let Ronnie get in there.
Is the Bible
He's
cap?
absent of sin.
I'm just saying. It sounds like his
No,
mom
I just
cheated.
the Bible's
and
been
got caught.
reworked though over like thousands of years. It's been rewritten.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
Old
good one.
Bibles, even from the 50s,
King
are way
George.
off.
I'll
from,
stand that.
Modern Bibles. What were we talking about? Hoes. Oh yeah.
Jesus with
All
the
I'm gonna
hoes.
say is if you want to take the hoe route and your girl is like a local hoe,
Oh yeah, you
I'm
can't
gonna
date a
clown the
local hoe.
fuck out of you if she's
Yeah,
your
no.
girlfriend. And I
Definitely.
know dudes that have
100%.
fucked her
Yeah.
because you're
Facts.
treating her good, you're taking her out to dinner, you're buying her shit, yada yada
Oh
yada,
my God.
and she gave that pussy up to some fucking
Wait, hold
dude
on, hold
who
on.
just
So-
said hi to her. Like that's ridiculous.
Wait, pause. I kind of disagree there. So just because a woman got fucked by someone else, she can't be treated properly though.
no, she's
When
been
did
like,
I
if
say
she's
that?
been like
You
hoed
said,
out.
you said you were gonna make fun of
Pass
your dude
around.
because he was out treating her good and doing stuff because she's giving pussy up to someone else. I know you know that person, but I'm just saying like just because she got fucked. So
Nope.
like, you know, no one locally can treat her good. Like,
I
yeah,
think-
it's your homie, I get that, but
Yeah.
like,
No, I'm like it's my homie.
I know, but I'm saying like, but the point stands outside of your homie though. Like, would you still say that? Like, if it wasn't your homie, like, could someone else treat her good at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Here's-
I treat
here's
all
the
my
thing.
hoes
Yeah,
good.
but I'd feel like they are like they're a sucker.
Here's what I'd say. Here's what I'd say. I'd just
That's
have
fair.
a conversation. I'd say, do you love her? And then if he says
Now
yeah,
we're
like,
getting deep,
and
dude.
if he said yeah, I'd just be like,
Listen.
Okay.
Play
Will,
this
you
out.
gotta have a simp button on here so I can.
Simp.
Play
That'd be
this.
awesome.
Play this scenario out. Play this scenario out. Girl's a major hoe. Girl's a local major hoe. Everybody, like in this room, we all know about her. We all know the stories.
How many of us have smashed her in this
Listen,
room?
everybody in this room is smashed her in this room.
Okay.
Everybody in this room is smashed her. Will
the
included.
streets.
Will included. No problem, Will. So you can't exclude yourself because he likes to exclude himself. Girls, she's.
She taking like all of us at the same time type deal or just one at a
No,
time?
no, listen.
Damn, he's trying to run
back.
a fucking train on this bitch.
On the pod, too.
That's a different mentality
I wasn't saying
though.
that. So the
God.
scenario, the
What?
scenario
That's
is
a different
No,
mentality.
listen.
let
The
him spit it
scenario is everybody in this room is smashed individually. No fucking trains
We
have been
got you.
ran.
We following you.
One of the homies in the room starts dating her, and they're like genuinely like she's a good person. She's not being a hoe. She's
No.
cooking.
But
She's
she just
clean.
was a
Listen,
hoe.
she just was a hoe, and she genuinely
she's
she
cleaning.
genuinely is playing housewife. Like,
No,
what's the problem there? Genuinely, are
Right
you
there.
guys
I'll
against
tell you the
that?
problem.
yeah. Listen
That is
to this
major
dude.
simp activity.
You're telling.
Simp.
So my dude is gonna kiss this chick on the lips, knowing that she's sucked off every dude in this room.
That's
Terrible.
crazy.
Lord have
Psychologically
mercy on my
binding.
dude's soul.
That's crazy, yeah.
Like when you really think about it,
But
if
I
I,
wasn't-
didn't
hey,
know
I
all
wasn't gonna be
seven,
the
I'd be
homie.
like, okay, that's one thing. But I know all seven of you guys, so I'd be a little suspect. Like, I'm gonna come do this podcast knowing my girl just sucked everybody's dick in this fucking room. That's
Hey, but like, what's the
wild.
difference?
That'd be
Wait, hold on.
Okay, yeah, what's the difference?
hold
What's
on,
the difference
hold
if
on.
we all
Hold
fucked
up.
her and we knew her, or like we all had fucked her and we just were like random in the world and we all happened to fuck
But
her?
wait, what's the difference if it's just a chick she's had one boyfriend her whole life and sucked his dick a million times? Like, what's the
Honestly,
difference
that's
between
a
that
great
and everyone
point.
in
It's
the room
one
versus
dick
one person?
in her mouth though, and not seven
But it's-
different dicks.
But like, you
No,
know,
that's
it's still
an
a million.
amazing
It's
point.
still like
That
millions
shows
of miles of
commitment.
dick in her mouth. Like either
It just
way.
matters if you
So
consciously
Will,
know.
so
what's
Will
going
looks
on.
at it more of like a mileage thing than like a body thing.
see, at the end of the day, though,
What's your
if-
mileage?
I need the car
I don't need
facts.
the count. I need the
Wouldn't-
mileage.
Wouldn't you say that's more mileage? He's like one
Yeah.
boyfriend, 500,000 miles a dick.
I agree.
Is that part
He's
of the
like
filter?
500,000 miles a dick, 40 dicks though.
You think
Like-
you could put that in a filter for like the ordered brides and shit?
at the end of the day, I would talk to the dude and I'd just be like, "How do you feel about her? Like, you know what's
If you
gone
love her,
on."
you love her. I
Yeah,
guess.
I said, you know what went on. Like, you know what went on.
So if
Like,
we-
how do you feel about
That
it?
happened to a
and if
homie
this
of
dude,
mine.
And if this dude's just like, listen, man, like, like I like her a lot, like blah 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 blah, I'd just be like, all right, well then I'm gonna let it play out how you see it.
So if
because
you were
I'm
in
not
this-
gonna
It
be
will
like
not
I'm
play
not gonna
out
be
well.
like, yeah, it might not, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, you're fucking stupid, like I don't fuck with you anymore because you're being a simp.
See,
Like I'm just gonna be like,
You
bro,
would actually be doing that dude a favor, Dave, if he valued your
Listen,
friendship.
yes, I had a homie. Listen, straight up, been in love with this girl since like she was in like the friend group since like 8th, 9th grade, right? And she dated one of the homies in the friend group, kind of would like homie hop a little bit, but like she was like hoey, but like wasn't full blown known that she was hoe them. He was in love with her through all this time. She cheats on her engaged with boyfriend at the time with him. And then
God.
listen.
That's fucked.
Then they date for a couple years, and he goes in and you know gets on one knee and asks her to marry him, and fucking she says yeah, and then cheats on him. And like I had told him beforehand, kind of what it was about, like you know, like how I felt about.
what's his name?
I'm not.
I'm just fucking around.
If he was listening,
What's
to
her
this,
name?
No,
Can't say that either. But she's a piece of shit, and he's my dog. I would go to war for him, and I told him that, and I was like, look, I don't want to see you get hurt, and like I'm just being real, like
Yeah.
you
You
know,
stood
I
on
don't stand with
business.
that. Like we don't like straight up, like I don't want to see no one of my homies like
Yeah.
straight up dating a girl that you know is just gonna make you look stupid.
That's-
And I told
right,
him that was
100%.
when I used to do photography. I did a photo shoot, and I did one with her, which was like really crazy because we're out in the back of these woods doing this shoot and shit, and you know most photographers are weird, but she wanted to change an outfit, and I turned around, and this bitch, she was dating him. They denied that they were dating him. She was like, no, you don't have to turn around, like I don't care if you look, and I was just like, no, you're dating my friend, like that's weird. So it was just like one of those things where it's like I said that, and it was always a denial thing, but it's like to that point, it's like it's such an embarrassing thing, like you have to speak up, you wouldn't want that, because then he was like really upset and depressed for months, and it's like that could have been avoided.
Could have
You
been
know,
all
hey, hold on, I
avoided.
gotta get in here. You know, hot take. You know what could have avoided that if they just had an open relationship.
No.
Hey, the perfect hot take, the most perfect relationship in the world is where both people are cheating on each other, but neither one knows that the other's cheating on each
Facts.
other.
So
That's the most perfect relationship that will last forever.
Ideal.
That's a
The
hot
thing is,
take.
the woman can't sustain that. She's gonna get emotionally involved with one of the men.
I mean, maybe most women, but there are women out there that like think that they're sneaky.
Professional hoes?
They're just sneaky. Like, listen, so like when you say hoey, like you're just equating like someone's sexual drive to like how hoey they are. Like I don't think that like fucking a lot or wanting to fuck a lot doesn't make you hoey. I think like how you go about that is what makes you hoey. So like there's people out there that can like straight up just have a high sex drive. You know, maybe the wife isn't on it, but you know, you got to be fair. You can't just have like a wife. Like maybe you can. You know, maybe Sean O'Malley's got some shit like that. But like you got to be like a really high up like rich person to where it's like it doesn't matter if they go. Like regular people like us, like it's like beneficial to stick together for shit like that. So it's like it makes it's you know the saying, it's cheaper to keep her, you know, like
So Marcus, you're not you don't want the one-sided open relationship. You think it's got to be both sides.
I think it should be fair, yeah, because like if you're gonna ask a girl to be okay with you fucking someone else, like you gotta be okay with them fucking someone else. But I think that takes like there are people out there like me, I wouldn't care. I feel like, bro, like if I don't know about it, I don't care about it. And that's why I said the perfect relationship is like where both are doing their thing. They know, but like neither one knows. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
not want that.
You still
Modern
coming home
man
and
is in
smashing her?
such a
just-
predicament.
I just don't know if that's the way.
Wait, we gotta let Ronnie cook. Ronnie
A
cook.
modern man is in such a predicament. I can't even.
No,
That's why the
not.
birth
It's plenty
rates are in
bitches.
the toilet. Like,
It ain't my job to hold population levels up. It's my job to enjoy my time here. I don't give a fuck what's going on with the modern man. I make a lot of money and I am a modern man. Like I do good. Like I could do whatever the fuck I want in life. So like, the fuck the modern
if
man.
the
It ain't my
generation
job to
before you
keep it.
thought like that, you wouldn't even be here though.
But I am, and I'm having a fucking ball.
I know.
Balling, no NBA.
Craig, you want to get in there?
No, I'm good. With
Craig, you cool with your girl fucking a bunch of other dudes?
No, I mean everybody knows that that's bad motion. So
Hold up, pause. The main thing of what I said was you can't know. No one's
Test.
gonna be
Craig,
okay
you cool with
it.
your
Dude, oh my
girl
God.
lying to you religiously and
It's
fucking a
not,
bunch
it's
of other
not
dudes?
lying. You just don't know. It's
Well,
how you
that-
go about it.
No
He's doing
way.
the same thing though.
no,
Yeah, it's because you're doing it.
I've
everything
known
in the
people-
darkness comes to light.
We have to realize
probably
that
will hear
double
about it.
standards
so there is
exist.
One
you're
at a
not
time,
knowing.
one at a time.
Somebody's definitely slipping up. So that only goes for X amount of time.
Someone going to catch feelings in some
But
scenario.
with an understanding, like that's why I said like it's an understanding where like if in a perfect scenario, like it probably wouldn't play out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying in a perfect scenario, neither one would know. So it's like, you know, it's like Schrodinger's cat. It's like it's both alive and it's dead. Like if you don't know until you know. So
That's
it's like,
even worse though, because it's like now this chick is like, all right, so now you're a girl. She comes home. She's like, where you been? You know, she goes to give you a kiss and shit. She just sucked off some other dude. Like, what the fuck?
See,
like,
and that's
at least brushed her teeth,
like they're
right?
open,
And
so they don't
that.
care. You know?
well, no, and that's exactly why I said having a high sex drive and fucking or wanting to fuck a lot of people or other people isn't the problem. It's how you go about it. Like if I came home and kissed my girl and I got cum in my mouth, like I'm gonna beat the shit out of someone. But like if somebody just straight up like she got her thing, I just came home from doing my thing, and we're clean, shower, do all this, and then you partake in that, like. It's an understanding, like an open relationship.
Just
That's not
click the part where
understanding
Marcus
because
says
you
cum in
don't
my
know
mouth.
what's going on.
That's where the not knowing part comes into play.
Exactly.
I'm getting a lot of Sneeko vibes.
No, I mean he's like what he said,
He's a
like what
cook.
you don't know won't hurt you. Like I understand that theory and that there is a lot of truth to that, but like that only can go but for so long before somebody figures something out.
Look, monogamy is not a natural thing.
For the man.
It's not a natural thing. It's about
It's-
discipline.
All right,
Not
wait.
natural for
I gotta
men.
get in here. So, Ronnie, are you a one-sided open relationships kind of person, or you don't like any of that?
The thing is if I had the picture perfect 10 out of 10 virgin young wife, I would not cheat on her out of respect. Out of respect for her, like saving herself for me, I would respect that.
What if she fucked one dude in her life?
So are you saying
Is
you?
she not worth the respect?
But she
then?
fucked the dude a million times.
So are you saying you won't marry any woman
All right,
unless
Marcus
she's
just
a
said,
virgin?
would I respect her or not? I didn't say anything about respecting her. I said respecting, like...
No, I said would the one body like would that not be respectable then? Because you said the virgin
would
was
kind
what
of
was
be
being respect, like what you wanted to respect.
It's hard.
So
I
what
don't- I
kind
don't
of
know.
woman?
I'd have to gauge. I'd really have to read her and just gauge her.
So what
It's
kind of woman
individual.
is your type of marriage? Like, if you were to ever see yourself married, what is the ideal like woman? Like, she has to be a virgin, or
Well, wait, yeah, a 10 out of 10 and a virgin. That's a pretty hard bargain, Mike.
I'm just gonna say,
Not be
It didn't used to be a hard bargain.
You can find that in the Amish.
absolutely not.
Right, you can go
But
find that in
we're in a
Amish.
whole different generation. Most women aren't virgins
Just
by the
because
time.
we're but
we're
what, I gotta
26.
change my my taste or whatever.
No, you just gotta
No.
up the income, bro. Because what? They're like 10. You can probably get that for like 20 bands.
Shut the. You trying to buy a woman?
A virgin.
You are crazy.
I'm just saying, a 10 out of 10
RobsOnWish.com.
virgin
What
is
the-
the standard for you to
Oh
respect
my
your
God.
wife is pretty. That's pretty high.
The thing
That's
is,
pretty. I mean, when you
That's-
think about
that's
when you say
hard.
that out loud,
Nah, that standard's way too high.
That's some.
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
but
but
some
they
they
want
want
six
virgin,
figures.
then I'll respect you as my wife and not cheat on you.
Like
That's
I just think getting a virgin wife would be boring. Like she's not gonna know what to
would that-
fucking do.
I need me a
that
fucking
is cap.
freak, dude.
No,
what does a girl have
everybody
to
can
do?
learn.
What does
can
she
learn.
have to know how to do?
Spit in my
Fuck.
mouth.
Fuck. Like fuck me back. Like like not just lay there like a dead
You
body
can
because this is your
literally-
Yeah, but
first
these can
outing.
all be. These can
You
be
can get
taught.
that out of the
can be
way
taught.
after
You can
like the
teach a woman.
fifth
Listen,
session.
I was about to say, you
the
kinda teach a
first-
bitch that.
When a girl's a virgin, how many like? All right, I fucked a couple virgins. It sucks every time. Like it's like super tight. They say it hurts and shit. Like I'd rather a girl that's ready for this. Like let's fuck. Like let's have a good time. Not some bitch that's like, it hurts. Like, bro.
Sounded like he was taking his shit.
I want a girl that knows what she's doing, not, oh, this is my first rodeo, let's figure out how to ride this bad boy. Like, no, ride this shit like you've been riding it for years. Like,
I think I would be a
Who's
little
hot taking?
uncomfortable at
Wait.
my age right now if a woman was like, I'm a virgin and you're gonna have sex with me and deflower. I was like, I'd be a little freaked out. I'd be like, this is
If
kind
she
of
was like
odd.
21,
Who's
you'd be
fucking,
freaked out.
Whose
I mean-
fucking hot take did this come from?
Rob, we're still on Rob.
Yo, holy shit, bro.
Well, Rob had a list.
Yeah,
he
we
did
just
have a
run it through
list,
Rob's
bro.
list.
Ron, that was a good one, bro. We talked about it.
Not me.
All right. Here,
Yeah.
Rob. What else is on your list?
I like Rob's
What's
list.
next? Yeah,
Rob's
what's
list
next?
be going.
I just be writing all kinds of shit down.
He's spitting tonight.
Just do Rob randomly be
Um,
like, I'm adding that.
Oh yeah, earlier. No, that
Just
one
call
was
it
Yeah.
Rob's
crazy.
hot takes.
Can guys and girls be just friends?
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Yes.
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 Very
I
good.
stand
You would,
on that.
if you're friends with the girl, you would probably want to fuck her.
I have multiple female friends that I do not ever
Cap.
think about having sex with them.
That's absolutely insane, bro. They can 100% be fucking friends.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
There's
bro.
plenty of women in my life that I'm like,
They're
I
lying.
don't think
They're
about
lying
having
because they
sex.
don't want to ruin their friendships with those girls.
Bro, nah.
No, but isn't
you
that
don't-
could be that's the like part of the question? Like, can guys be thing? Like, it's a capability. Like,
You think
every
men
guy
are
doesn't
always
have
thinking
to be
about
capable
sex?
to
Yeah,
do
that
it.
means you want to fuck every bitch, which is ridiculous.
What if
That's
they're
really
smoking
right,
hot
that's
though?
really-
Isn't that what Lil
A
Wayne
10
said?
out of 10 virgin.
Isn't that what Lil Wayne said?
Yeah, what is it, Ronnie? He's like,
Can't
what if
you
they're smoking hot
want
though?
well can't you
Like,
want to
yeah.
fuck like one of your friends that's a girl but like understand like that's just wrong because they're your friend that's a
No,
girl?
but then you do.
Then you-
Like
No.
you're keeping them
Dude,
around for a
it
reason.
It comes
no,
down to
like you're
no, you start
specifically
having a
saying that
couple
you know you
drinks.
don't want to fuck them like
I got
that's
a
your
question.
friend.
Listen, it comes
done.
down to you're at the bar, you're hanging out with your
No, you're disproving this point.
girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You guys start having a couple drinks and all this shit. Next thing, the one thing leads to another, and it's like it always happens that way.
See, this is
You guys, so
disproving
you
it.
guys
If
are
you're a
letting your
chick-
girl, you're letting
So
your
this happened to you.
girls go out with the set whenever she wants. You're letting her go out with the boys all the time.
God,
Yeah,
no.
fuck yeah. So, all right. I was friends with this girl, right? So, we got fucking hammered together one time, right? This is how you know you're friends. Is we were drunk enough and we fucking made out, right? Then the fucking next day we were like, that was funny as fuck.
Let's never do that again.
Not even not even on that type of shit. Like it was just like that was kind of funny. Like and then we just fucking chill.
So if you were in a committed relationship though with someone, you were like married, you couldn't be friends with that girl.
No, yeah, for sure.
No, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's like my
okay.
point. Like,
there
no,
you
they
go.
can't be friends.
Well,
'cause,
actually, if I
Well, that
was in a
girl.
committed relationship today, I could still be friends with her because I'd fucking not make out with her anymore because it's fucking easy to do.
Yeah.
So like,
If I was your girlfriend,
let
I
your
would
girl
bust
hang
your
out with your
balls if you were friends
ex-boyfriend?
with that girl.
let me ask
Yeah,
you
you
this
couldn't be
though.
after the history. Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
What
It's
from
like,
kissing?
No, he said
No,
like
if I was your
oh,
girlfriend,
yeah.
oh my god,
I agree with him. Yeah, you
I
can't.
mean-
'cause
so you
the
guys
history,
are
'cause
letting
the
your girl
history.
like kick it like homies with her ex?
never.
No.
no, that's fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
not
God,
it.
terrible.
That's
Where's,
not it.
where's Craig's simp button when
No,
you
but what
got
I
it?
want to say is like if your chick has like a lot of guy friends that like you don't even really know like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of a problem.
It's like, what
for
type
real.
of hug are they giving them? Like around the head? Are
Right.
they going down and grabbing the ass? Like, what type of friend are we talking here?
It's like I don't remember who said this, but you don't want someone who makes you look stupid.
Facts.
Yeah, I said that.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to walk. It's like the same thing with like a bitch fucks like a bunch of dudes, and then like you walk into like the bar, like four
We back
dudes
on
are
these
like,
bitches
oh,
fucking
yo,
plenty of
what's
dudes
up?
topic.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Here's
like,
like
you don't want that shit.
There's a double standard in this. You have to acknowledge double standards. Okay, like if you have a bunch of friends that are women and they're smoking hot, oh, you're friends. They push up on you. How are you not gonna fuck them? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I
Push-
mean, it
push up
takes a
on
lot.
you,
It
like
takes
what?
a lot of so like I want to fuck you. That they just say that to you. Like right now, let's do it. Like and they're smoking hot.
I feel
you
like
have
just
to have
as,
a
like-
lot
Just
of
gotta have
discernment
self-control.
as a
Yeah.
male
Yeah.
to not do that.
And-
now
but
it's
that-
like a woman. Like if you have a hot smoking hot girlfriend, right? You're gonna let her have a bunch of millionaire guy friends that you barely know, and it's like, oh, I'm going on a trip with so and so. Are
yeah,
you?
you are a clown.
I'm not letting
Oh
her
my
take
God,
no damn
exactly.
trip. No.
Well,
Exactly.
that like,
No.
oh, he's just a friend. We're going to
Here's
Dubai
the thing
or
though,
whatever.
that version of that is a little extreme. Like millionaires and shit, like going on a
Okay,
trip.
so like
That's
Right,
like
even if they're not though.
But they're
Right, if
just
someone
friends,
wasn't a
Dave. They're
millionaire.
just friends.
At the end of the day, if I'm dating somebody, right? Like if I choose to date somebody, it's because I trust them. Like if a dude's gonna hit on this girl or she's friends with this dude, and like if I trust you, I fucking trust you. Like I'm not gonna fucking like be like half in. You know what I'm saying? Like when a dude's like looking at her and shit, be all mad.
Oh, I got
Like-
a spicy take.
Like if I was out at a club and I was dating a girl
So
and
now
a
we're-
dude walked up to her and hit on her, I'd just be like, let's see what she does.
that's
now-
kind of
so now
different.
we're
though,
back
All right,
to
wait,
because,
trust.
wait. Ronnie's going.
I would
Ronnie
not
wanted to
do
say
that.
something.
I was just saying that this is so spicy. Women are very easily emotionally manipulated, so they just run into the right dude who knows what he's talking about and has whatever she's looking for.
That's if your girl is gullible.
Yes.
Just have more than that guy.
Exactly.
Like virgins.
If you're just like top G, then you have nothing to worry about. But
Don't be a brokey.
All right. But okay, Rob, we're done with your list.
If you have a boat, you got a boat, you ain't got
Rob's
to
list
worry.
Ronnie.
was,
Come up with a
Rob's list was fire.
Rob's list is
yeah.
fire. All right.
Yeah, I
Have
got
a
you.
boat and your girl is never cheating.
Yeah.
Ronnie, what's your hot take?
He just kind of said
It's
one.
spicy
Wow,
with it.
I
We're
think
on
I
kick.
had one, but man,
Yeah, let's get off this topic. Let's change it up a little bit.
Go get that. Switch, make some
hot
wine.
take.
I can come back to you too if you're
No,
caught
I
up.
mean,
Rob.
I don't know. I just think it'd be cool for the chat to like. What do you guys think about? I don't know, just like crypto financial markets, like stuff like that. The U.S. is in like 34 trillion in debt. We got all these wars. We spend all this money. I mean, you guys think that it's sustainable?
That's
No.
a fact. I don't know if that's a
Fuck
hot
yeah,
take.
it's America.
You think we're
It's
gonna
lit.
keep like?
That's the hot take.
It's up to us to make sure this shit fucking
S&P at an
continues. I
all-time
hope so.
high, yeah?
Dude,
You
our,
know-
I feel like people older than us been through like way crazier shit. So if we fuck this shit up, like we're really retarded. Like we're like the low IQ people. Like
Well,
I agree with Will.
The people older than us, though, the only reason that, I mean, they put us in this kind of debt. So it's like, did they really do anything right?
S&P's at an
I
all-time
don't
high
know.
right now.
You're right. We're at all time high. Money's fake.
I had a take. It was like if you're the government, you know, sports betting take
Oh,
here.
my-
Yeah.
Should have just threw $34 trillion on the Huskies, Washington Huskies, at plus 156, and then you're the fucking government. Fix the fucking game.
Washington won?
Cash the fuck. No, they lost. But I'm just saying they should have fixed the game. So Washington won. 34 trillion to 55 trillion.
FanDuel not paying them
We're
out
sitting-
that much.
I
The
def-
thing is,
You're the
That's
US
enough money
government.
That's
to
credit.
bankrupt the world. But
We could fucking double
you know,
up
you
right
ever
there.
hear about? There was like this mob boss who was talking about like there was like a quarterback back in the day in the 80s. He got in debt to like one of his loan sharks, like a couple hundred G's, and his loan shark came to him making a big deal, and he was like, "No, let him get into you a little bit more." So this guy ended up getting into this loan shark for $500,000, and then the guy went to the mob boss, whatever. Mob boss met with the quarterback. He's like, you know, just put the ball on the ground a couple times, and I'll just do this, and he just put a line through it. So it's like, if the debt is just a number, I wonder why the government, if we're in debt to ourselves, why can't they just put a line through it? Why they can put a line through student debt?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's
all the
kind of like
debts that
what they're
people have
already
on the
doing. That's why the
houses.
number's so big.
But it's like, where does, but who,
Yeah.
I just don't understand, like, who we're in debt to, and when you realize who we're in debt to. It's,
Well, most of
it's
it
really
is
bad.
from us.
Let's ask Marcus, who are we in debt to?
Who are we in debt to?
No,
Nobody.
so the majority of our
So why
debt
can't we
is
get
from
rid of it?
internal lending. Like it's from like the states, from like the federal government to the states, and then the states to like counties and shit like that. That's like 80% of it. I think like 20 or like 12% is like China and like. They're like 20% of it breaks down to like other countries, but like 80-something% of it is internal lending amongst ourselves. But I agree with you. Like, it all is just an imaginary number. Like, we could just wake up tomorrow. Like, the same way Joe Biden thought he was doing something, being like, I could just cancel student debt. Like, he really can. He really
Yeah,
can.
he can.
He really can just wake up. Like, granted, you got to go through the process, pass bills, get shit approved, veto, whatever. Like, it's got to go through its processes. Like, we are still a country with, you know, a due process. But idea, like, and just the idea of it is like, yeah, it could just in a snap of a finger be gone. It's not
So-
a real thing. Like, we could imaginarily wake up tomorrow, pass bills, and be like, we don't have any debt.
All right, so I think there's like two things to this. One, other countries owe us shit too, so that goes two ways. And another reason, the reason the debt really doesn't matter that much is because of the U.S. military. I mean,
If you don't have
bases in 196 countries, the world's biggest navy, like, or second. Like, we run the shipping lanes. Like, we fight wars for whoever pay us money. Like, that's the reason the debt doesn't matter. And as soon as our military isn't strong, then yeah, we'll feel that debt way more, because then someone else's military can enforce like something on us.
Like, could enforce paying it back.
Yeah.
It's like when, like, you know.
Like, we sanction everybody because we can.
Well,
Because
it's
we
like
have
somebody-
rockets, and it's like, whoa, fucking shit.
We sanction them with the
exactly.
power of the dollar, though, not really military force.
Just think of the concept of like a fucking like a bag of weed. Like, if you're gonna go pick it up, and if you don't think the fucking plug is a respectable dude, you're just gonna run off on it. But if you think he could beat your ass, you're gonna pay that dude back, or you're fearful of him.
Well, and that's what
like
I think the
whole plug
dollar
thing.
is backed by, is the power of the U.S. military.
Yeah.
Because it's not gold.
Exactly.
It's
well,
not like
you
it's
said
our
earlier,
dad.
like, as soon as JFK died, like, the whole concept of like this shit's actually backed by something real was gone.
Yeah.
Isn't it sort of like I don't know. Like, obviously we have no power over it, but doesn't it sort of make you feel foolish how you go to work? The most valuable asset you have is your time, and you waste your time going to work for money, and the government just prints money. They put toilet paper one end, and it comes out the other side. It's just a crazy system, and I don't know if it's gonna last. That's why I was saying, what was the opinion on the group on crypto? Do you guys like?
I like crypto. I'm a crypto guy.
We're pretty crypto posy here.
Yeah, I like the internet, and I think no matter what happens, the internet won't go away, and there has to be some sort of secure money on the internet.
I think the government understands that
I'm
like
with
the smarter path is with like, you know, crypto and blockchain technology. That's why like they've had such a negative push against it, because that's like their classic way of getting in is like, you know, make people get out, make people give us positions that are better than like we would get if they were in, like, type shit. You know, all these big companies, they know what to do. They've been doing this for, you know, 100 fucking plus years.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, you better hope they know what they're doing.
I mean, in the
'Cause
grand,
we don't get the fucking say.
no, I mean they know what they're doing in terms of like, you know, social engineering and getting people to think like, oh, the government's gonna ban this, like I gotta sell it and take my profit now, and then the government buys in with fucking You know what
Right.
really pisses me off about the government and crypto is how like they push this narrative that they care about scams and frauds, and how like they think it's so bad they have to protect the people, and then they go and they make these like quote unquote like, oh, we just want to make an example of this guy, and then they just take all their crypto. They don't sell it back. They don't put it. They just take it for themselves. Like,
Yeah,
and then they sell it, and then they take the money from it. Like, and it's them. It's like they just rob these people, and then these dudes don't even face jail time. Like, shout out that new documentary. It's Bitcoin on Netflix. The Centra coin. You guys remember Centra coin?
That's a good one.
The dude literally scammed people out of a couple $100 million. Not a couple $100 million. It was like $30 million. But like, dude got $15 million from like South Korea. All this shit, and this shit was just never real. It was just never real. It was like a shit coin ICO when ICOs were first going out.
Yeah.
And the U.S. government literally, the dude snitched on the whole team. Gave like 8 years to the one dude, gave like a year to the other dude, and then the main dude who snitched got 0 time served. And then they didn't even take all of his crypto. At the end of it, they're like, so how did Billy like buy a house? And he's like, he straight up says, he's like, some shady shit. Like, I did some shady shit. And it's just like, bro, like, you know, the government wanted to make this example, but all they ended up doing was just taking like a couple fucking like $30 million worth of crypto and just kept it. But like, what's the point? Like, you want to protect these people, and then they just take the money from them.
It's a long-term investment.
But how is that protecting people? You're making an example.
Because they don't care. They don't stop people calling people's grandmas.
No,
or,
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what pisses me off is like they come out and say they're like in the guise of protecting people, and then they just fuck people over.
Yeah, and some people just can't be saved.
Look at stocks. Look at stocks the past like fucking.
SBF. Like,
You guys are pushing the anti-crypto narrative now.
no, I wouldn't say anti-crypto, but like they just let that dude off after like
Yeah, SBF just got all his charges
he
dropped.
just stole like so
He's
much
probably giving them
money.
info like on Lazarus and their
Dude,
wallets and shit.
they're trying to open back up FTX. Like,
Yeah, but
this
he's
shit
not
just
gonna
happened.
run it.
I
He's
mean,
not gonna
still,
run it.
either way, it's like
He's a
It's
white
just
collar
crazy.
criminal. They get away with anything. You got enough money, you could
this
buy
dude
whatever you
donated.
want.
This
It's about
dude,
the bread.
Dude, they money laundered. No, here's my hot
They
take.
got an
conspiracy.
arena.
No,
It's
they,
not a conspiracy. They have the numbers on this.
Yeah, they money laundered all that money fucking from Ukraine, and like they gave all this money to Zelensky. Zelensky fucking invested all this money into FTX, and the FTX was donating all the money back to the Democratic Party. And
Yeah,
a
it was
little bit of
$50 million.
Republican.
That was the number, $50 million.
Still,
The
that's
U.S. taxpayer money went into
that's a
Ukraine
lot of
then
money.
into FTX.
Yeah,
Give me a stimmy.
but nobody talks about Zelensky fucking being like one of the biggest investors in FTX. Like nobody talks about that. Like where did Zelensky get his money? Where he gets it from us? He ain't got no money. This dude comes over here begging on his knees like a little bitch asking for more money. Like fuck that dude.
He was an actor too.
Dude, he was a fucking gay actor too. Like in the show that he was in, he was like such a fruity ass actor, dude. Like
It's like Saturday Night Live, you know. They make him do like, you know, skits and shit.
Look, and then like we laundered all that money through them, and then as soon as we were done laundering the money, we just left them aside. We're like, dude, who the fuck cares? Like we used you. Like
That's
welcome.
not true. We're still sending stuff over there right now.
Well, then we're still laundering.
It's just
money.
they're talking more about Israel in the news right now.
I'm not too laced up on the Israel thing anymore. I used to be.
And then it would be Andy's turn right now for his hot take. So we're gonna skip and go to Sav. What's your hot take?
So I guess I've been feeling like this for a little bit, but modern gaming is fire. You're just old.
No, you should have said what you really want to say. You should have said you just suck, because you're good.
No. I think that video games today, like everybody complains about them. Oh, they come out unfinished. Blah, 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 blah.
That's a major problem.
guess what? If Warzone existed and fucking Modern Warfare 2 existed at the same time, everybody's playing fucking Warzone.
I don't think they hate the gameplay.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Dude,
It's the idea that they just sell
This
us
is
a
a hot
game. Just
take.
they sell us a game when they say it's not finished. They sell us a game and then they have us go buy a fucking DLC
Bro,
or like some add-on. Like
they
2
did
months
that
later.
back
No,
in the
listen,
day,
listen,
dude.
listen.
Yeah, but it
No,
wasn't
you
like
got a
that. The game was
complete
good.
game back in the day.
And
You did.
back in the day, those
Outside of a
add-on
few.
maps usually were shit. Like you would still
Right.
prefer the original maps of the game. Like people would be okay with
Right.
not buying those DLCs. 'Cause
I
they're like,
had-
I
I
don't
agree.
care to play those
No,
maps.
I had no problem buying DLC. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is the drip feeding of content. And the perfect example of this is Battlefield 5. Like,
Agree.
holy shit. Like, dude, just drop the game. Like, I'm trying to push the beaches
Here-
in a Higgins boat and, like, be a
Right.
dog. Like,
Right.
but I got that at the end when the game died.
So here's the thing though, is people are very hypercritical of games today. People weren't like that then. If Modern Warfare 2, the OG version, dropped today, people would have big fucking problems.
well,
Yeah,
I think
but you gotta
Dudes
think
had
that-
noob tubes with one-man army with unlimited noob. Dude, that would never fly.
No, but
People would
that's like-
clown Activision so hard
but the
today.
That was
gameplay
But
was
the
different.
It's
charm-
fun. It's like
was
right.
the charm was still
But
there. It was
here's-
a new game. Like,
That's
it
like-
was
that's like
something
say-
to be like...
Here's the thing.
That's
I
like
didn't have a
saying like
care
a
in the
tall.
I think I
playing
agree
that.
with Sav.
Here's the thing. Today, all my homies can play certain games with me for fucking free. You just have to go play more games today. Like, there's new games dropping every day that are like cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
It's not the right, like, you don't want to look at it like, I'm going to play COD and only fucking COD. Because guess what? You got to play COD for a little bit, then you got to go play the other game that just dropped. Like, Finals just dropped. That shit's fucking gas. I haven't even played it. Everybody's talking about that shit. See, like,
See,
I
but all
feel
these
like
games that they
So there's
find,
more
bro,
content out there to
there's more
do
content
stuff.
out there. You just got to spread yourself out a
But
little
all
bit
these
and play
all
other
these
games.
all these games that you're like talking about, like for the group that like us specifically in the Discord, these dudes only play that game for like a week or two, like maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month.
Right, but
it's,
then
like,
that
the
new
next
season
game.
comes out and everybody's back.
Can I
No,
just
no,
say
I'm
this?
talking about
But
like
games
the
are
other
way
games.
too competitive
Listen.
to play so many games. You can only really play about 3 to 4 games.
Everybody
and
want to be a
good.
streamer.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, like,
Because
devote my life
there's
to
too
it.
much. There's too much competition now because of streaming and stuff and like YouTube and stuff like that. That like the competitiveness of gaming makes it that where you can't just casually play a dozen games in a year. Like
I will-
when PlayStation 2 or Xbox 360 was out, you had a big ass stack of games. Like I'm playing all these type of games, but
Yeah, man.
now you probably really only play probably 5, 6.
Nah, you
I
can,
mean-
you can hop on Steam and play shit in a
give
new
that to
fucking
Will.
game every day.
I will
You
agree.
can, but most people don't
let 'em
because
Right.
you really only got time
Oh, well,
to
they
be
can hit it too.
good
They can hit it
at a
too. One
handful
of
of
them can
games
bring
max.
it.
I will say we are getting old in the older generation because even when MW2 came out and I had an older cousin, he was like, I'm not good at this shit because I don't got time to sit there all night and play that shit like you do. Like, I gotta
Right.
get up and
Right.
work a job.
But
and
my
all
little
that shit.
cousins, they haven't played a bunch of games like me. They played literally this is their whole life: Fortnite, Call of Duty,
You outta
NBA
here,
2K, and Madden.
Maybe GTA.
By the time I was 15, 14, I probably played 300 games.
Facts, yeah.
And these kids, they just don't play. They play Fortnite for 5 years straight.
Dude, I just played GoldenEye 007 back like 2 weeks ago. That game is fucking ass. Sav's right. They'd have a fucking problem because you can't even aim in that shit.
What are you talking about for the
The
time?
ass fucking
the
controller.
time,
It doesn't
yeah.
fucking
That's
matter.
what I'm saying,
If
for
the
the
internet was
time.
if the internet was around, people would have clowned that shit.
People
Yeah.
complained
They
about
would've
MW2
clowned it,
with
but
the
they
new
would've
tubes
crazy.
and
All right,
one
all
man
right.
army.
All right, listen. So Halo 3 drops, right? Biggest game in the fucking world, right?
Motherfuckers complained about it.
Dude, you would shoot somebody in the head with a sniper and it wouldn't do anything. You get a
Yeah.
bloodshot. Like, shit like that can't fly today. So it's like, but also, at the end of the day, I'm putting myself in my, like, 15-year-old, 14-year-old shoes, right?
Okay.
If you showed me fucking Warzone, I'm playing Warzone over everything I had in my childhood, and that would be my childhood.
Facts.
Absolutely.
It's better today. It's just flat out. Games today shit on the old games.
Like if you're a kid, you're
like,
loving
and
it.
people
As
are
far
like,
as realism and technicality, yes,
Yeah.
but not as a production. No, absolutely not. Zero.
bro, as a production,
Hey, what is
Warzone's
it?
bigger than every
That-
map like combined in the old CODs, and I love the old CODs.
That
I'm just
Halo
saying, like,
Infinite wasn't goated.
Halo Infinite's fire, but it took a long time to get fire. You know what I'm saying? And like in that time, I grinded MW2. I fucking played other games. And now that Halo's fire,
But when
again,
Halo
I
2
play it
came
again.
out, you didn't have to wait.
Halo
for it to
2
be
was
fire.
broken in the beginning.
Halo 2 multiplayer was goated at the beginning of
No, it was
release.
broken. It was utterly broken.
It was broken as in it had bugs, not as it's unplayable.
Bro, there was a bug in the game
Battlefield
that
4
took a
on
year
release
to
was
fix. Battlefield 4 didn't even work. But
That's broken.
Halo 2 had a fucking bug where if the game was tied at the end of the game, the red team would win no matter what. It took a year to fix. If that happened today, people would fucking boycott that shit.
But you had a hella other modes.
Right.
One, okay,
Facts.
hold on. Let's just be real here.
Right,
You had
right.
one. You had hella other modes. Two, at the release, the production of those games were far more polished, were far more well thought out and flushed out. And what's the word we want to use? Are you tested before the release to public?
Yeah.
I think what you guys are arguing all boils down to like over the air updates and shit like that, because
Yeah.
that brought in the era of like games didn't have to be finished; they could finish it as people.
Which
are
is
playing.
yeah.
But that's
That's
because
why
the
you always
developer
see
talent
beta.
isn't as
And
good as it used
listen,
to be.
listen. I was just saying. I think something that you guys were going at it a little deeper was boiled down to a simple topic of just the games that you're saying when they were presented more polished and finished when they were dropped was because games didn't have the ability to drop an update over the air back in the day. Now they do. So it's like
Right.
you could drop a game, hear the feedback of fans, and then drop an update.
And then-
Before it was like, how do you fix that? This is a disc. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? It just is what it is. We'll have to figure out a way to get this out,
Yeah,
like on a
right.
way more mass scale than over the air.
Yeah. And like another thing with Halo 2, like, bro, in the beginning, like when dudes were doing button combos, like Bungie like claimed that cheating. Like, so that was like a whole like year and a half long controversy with the multiplayer, like competitively, like Bungie wouldn't let people do button combos, and then they eventually gave up because it was so broken they couldn't fix it. So then another thing is I get to play games with my dogs because the games is fucking free, bro. You had to pay fucking $60 for every game back then.
It was like 40.
It's free to play, but it
Not
costs
the
to
big
have
games.
fun.
I played Halo for free with
60.
my dudes. I play Warzone for free with my dudes. Like, I mean, there's
Paid
games.
something. You didn't. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Dudes just don't make video games.
Halo's
for free.
completely free. You could experience all of Halo multiplayer for free
'Cause it's
unless
on
you want to
Xbox.
fucking
You gotta
helmet.
have the Game Pass.
Yeah, you do have to have a game
No,
pass.
Halo Infinite's multiplayer is completely free.
No,
You
you
have to
need.
have
You
live.
can't just get online on an Xbox for free. There's no
Yeah,
such
you
thing
gotta
as a
pay
free
for
lunch.
live.
Oh yeah.
You're paying for
Well,
something.
guess what? You have a PC. Like, if you have a PC or Xbox, do you still have to pay for live on Xbox today?
Yes.
You do. Okay, I have a PC. So
You gotta pay.
another thing.
You gotta
so,
pay to be on the internet.
Right. You always had to do that. But like,
I
just feel
fuck
like,
with games so much more now than when I was younger.
Thank you, Will.
The games
Thank
are
you, Will.
fire. Like, I don't,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The shooting games, yeah, their upgrades are nice, but when we're talking like a storyline RPG, they don't make RPGs like they used to anymore.
Because the money's not there. So
And that's a fact.
multiplayer and
They just
there's
want-
no
they
pass.
just want
no
game of the year.
content.
No. Well,
Which
yeah.
one? Boulder Gate 3?
No, fucking Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, people fucked with
Resident
Elden Ring.
Evil 4.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, Resident Evil 4 remake's
run.
incredible.
Resident Evil 4
I'm just
remake.
saying, like, it doesn't. Everybody seems to cater to an online multiplayer,
Yeah, that's
which is
facts.
understandable. But that's
facts.
what I'm saying. Like like they don't put time and money. Like Spider-Man, I think was a good one with an RPG, but it's not long enough.
And
I feel like
Red Dead's one of the best games ever
Yeah.
made.
I love Red
in
Dead.
my
I
opinion.
feel like
That
on
took how
my
long?
Forever.
I feel like I'd be on my
Rockstar's crazy with
my
that shit.
PS2
It's
playing RPGs all fucking day. Like it
There are
didn't matter.
games. There are games that are like super fleshed out and that like don't even do so well. But then there's like Counter Strike where it's like a consistent fan base. Like
Yep.
even Left 4 Dead. Like
Counter-Strike.
I know everybody here has played Left 4 Dead
Oh yeah.
because that shit is just way too good. It's an old game. The graphics aren't that good, but the gameplay is there. Like, and there was no like all the content's there too. I mean, there's hours and hours of content you can play with your friends and shit. Like, I just feel like they dropped Modern Warfare. Like when I was younger, like you could play like the Spec Op or like the multiplayer with your
Spec
dude.
Ops was dope
You
in
know,
MW3.
like that shit was raw.
Spec Ops was fun.
Now it's like you play that shit like that
It's all
survival
online.
mode. That survival mode they had was so dope back in the day. Modern Warfare 3 because they didn't have the zombies.
Dude, the
With all the-
raids,
with all
the
the
raids
bots,
in Modern
yeah.
Warfare 2 were crazy though.
Yeah,
the one
like-
that just
Yeah,
came
those were
out,
intense.
the one that just came out, that was sweet. It was like a whole story, like
See,
hour-long
I
experiences.
think like people's outlooks on games today should be like less of like Call of Duty. Like, all right, I'm gonna play Call of Duty. Like, it should be like, yo, Call of Duty's fire right now. It's popping right now. Like, let's run this shit. And then everybody gets to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Warzone just dropped. We can all hop on for free. It's fucking easy as fuck to do. Like,
Why would a game be made for free?
What is it? We got 2025.
Because they want you to buy bundles. Like the longer you play, you're gonna buy bundles.
GTA.
You need to unlock the game to have the best loadouts to have an even playing field.
But listen, Rob, like when we were playing Resurgence, like they would take Rebirth Island away.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we'd be playing Rebirth Island, like
Yeah, they
having
would
the
remove a
greatest
map.
time of our fucking lives. And then the next day we hop on, it's like Fortune's Keep. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they would
I'm
remove
like, I
the
fucking
map
hate this
like
map. I
itself.
hate this fucking map.
Like it's like, come on, they could easily see the player count spiking and dropping. Like,
I don't know.
playing
Though.
with our
That's
emotions.
my take. I'm
All
glad
right.
you agree with me, Will.
All right, Craig, what's your hot take?
Well, mine kind of goes off of his, and I
No.
Well, I sent mine in earlier. So
I know
we
you
don't
did,
talk
but
about
I'm
it.
gonna. Can you do a second one? And we can go through the first one, but can we get a second one?
I mean, I can give you a second one. The overall sports landscape has changed. You know, like to us, like everything is offensive now, and I think it has made football and basketball less desirable to watch because every sport now is pushing an offensive narrative, and then every time like the defenses catch up, which they always do, because it's just like anything else that's competitive, the defenses always catch up to the offenses. You get years like this in the NFL and years like this in the NBA where the offenses are not, it's not a chess match anymore. It's, you can almost predict what's going to happen, especially in the NBA. Like, there's no more chess match involved in the game. It's just a run and gun, shoot the three, get a quick layup or something quick at the basket. And it's just, I find it very interesting that all these leagues are pushing this offensive narrative. And I don't think the consumer is as gung-ho on it as I think the leagues believe so.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. And I also want to say, like, for basketball, I think it's one of those sports that it's a completely different sport from regular season to playoffs.
Hey, sidebar. Ja Moran is out for the season.
What?
What the fuck?
Why?
Wow.
What
You
happened?
get shot.
Shoulder.
Damn.
He's getting shoulder surgery.
That's fucked.
ESPN.
That's crazy.
I had a feeling they were gonna go on a run too, like a playoff run.
Damn, prayers up for Ja.
But yeah, I think that like basketball, like regular season, it's just like in the playoffs, the defense fucking matters, bro. Like look when the Lakers played the fucking Warriors, like just last year in the playoffs. The reason that the Lakers beat them was strictly size. Like, yo, we're gonna be in the paint, we're backing you down. You're not as big as us, and then we're gonna you're gonna get fouled if you go to the back, but to the basket. They had like a 250 pound Rui Hachimura, 260 pound LeBron, AD, fucking Jared Vanderbilt running around. Like, so like there are teams out there. Like, look at the Nuggets. Like, I mean, I don't think there's a dude in the starting lineup that's not tall outside of Jamal Murray. MPJ's contesting everything, bro.
Jamal Murray's still like 5'11", ain't he?
Aaron Gordon's fucking
6'5".
huge, bro.
He's 6'5".
And then football, I feel like football's starting to swing, like especially with all these backups in this year.
With the quarterback play in the NFL right now, I think we are headed back to a defensive league because it's a lot of trash out there.
A lot of trash.
Well, no,
QBs
it's the
suck.
offenses are all the same to where defenses are just playing like what a lot of teams do.
So they
If you
play with
watch-
5 defensive backs and 2 linebackers. It's disgusting. And they play like four linemen, 2 linebackers, and both the linebackers are 230 pounds, and then they have five defensive backs, and every defense is so small.
Yeah, but really only a handful of teams play a unique offense. You would be shocked how many teams play the same version of offense with just different versions.
Because the quarterbacks are trash. It's a tragedy out
But
here.
there's so much West Coast offense influenced in the NFL.
Oh,
that
yeah.
over half of the
Oh, my
league
God.
really runs the same kind of offense. And I'm
They
not
probably have to because the defensive backs are just like fire.
I think a lot of these quarterbacks too aren't what we thought they were.
So I'm saying
I think
they're
Tua,
trash.
I think
is not
Tua
as
is
good as we
fucking
believe it.
horrible.
Yeah.
I think Tua's fucking horrible.
Like the
But
bad
this is
guys
what happens
are
when you
good.
push that offensive narrative and the players and the injuries and stuff like that don't correlate with what they're
Well,
trying to push
I think
as
it's
far
the
as
evolution of
entertainment.
like the defensive ends and shit. As they've gotten faster, the need for a faster QB comes.
No, I think
But you
that's
don't
chicken
get-
before the
Hold on,
egg,
let me
Marcus.
hold on, let me finish. Well, maybe there is some before, but it's gotten to a point where the defensive ends and the DBs are like, with the dudes that are coming at QBs are so fast, you need faster QBs, but you're not getting that out of like the 6'4" and above QBs. So you're getting these like 6'1", 6-foot QBs. So it's like you used to get these QBs in the NFL that were like 6'4" and above. That was like the average size, and they could fully see the field. They could fully dissect it. Their reads are not the same reads as like a Baker Mayfield or a Lamar because they're only 6 foot, 6'1". You know what I'm saying?
It's like they could draft the 6'4" guys, they just don't.
But
Because
because they
said,
believe that a
leagues-
QB that's mobile is what's necessity in this league because of how fast defensive ends are and stuff getting at QBs and shit now.
No, it's because like Craig said, they want these big air raid college style offenses that like they can't do because the quarterbacks aren't good enough. They're like trying to push that style, the mobile quarterback.
Well,
It's exciting.
the mobile
like,
QB comes in a smaller format now.
the best
so it's like
quarterbacks are the guys who stay in the pocket and throw the ball and get touchdowns.
and that's
win.
because they can see the whole field.
Unless
Like
you're
I was
Pat.
saying,
But
these
isn't
QBs
Lamar
are shorter now.
Isn't Lamar about to get MVP?
Well, Lamar's
goated.
Lamar's
the
mostly
rare
just
oddity
he's
that
an
everyone
outlier.
chases.
He's an outlier.
He's the unicorn.
And even still, even as an outlier, a majority of Lamar's passes come out of the pocket.
Yeah, Lamar's fire. He can pass the ball.
And I think everybody here would be more shocked if he won the championship this year or rather
Yep.
than if he lost.
I'd be
And
shocked.
that's
I might have
just
to
fact.
go throw 50 on that, honestly, now that I
On
think
them
about
winning
it.
it?
Yes.
So would you take the Ravens or the field? Because I'm taking the field.
The field.
I would be.
I would take the field.
I'm not saying this unheard of, but I would be shocked if Lamar won the Super Bowl.
You would take the field?
Dude, I hope
Yeah.
it's Ravens,
What do you mean?
Browns.
I mean,
All
like the
teams
rest of the
outside
teams.
of the Ravens, they're in the playoffs.
in the
Win
AFC
stuff like that.
Championship.
Oh, so you're saying someone other than the Ravens to
Yeah.
win? Oh yeah.
Who would be the other
The field
option?
all fucking day, dude.
I mean, I don't think
I
that
wouldn't
would be
say
a bet
I wouldn't say
itself.
all fucking day. Like that's hella.
Yeah, because I don't see
I would
that
just
it'd
say
be
all day because the fucking quarterback play is atrocious. Like, who's the quarterbacks he's going to play in the playoffs? Like,
Isn't
Other than
Hurts
Pat
hurt?
Mahomes.
Like
Oh,
Pat
you're
Mahomes is stumbling a little bit,
Josh
or what?
Allen.
Like
Joe Flacco's like a god in this
Flacco,
league.
yeah, Flacco's on a run.
That's disgusting.
Flacco's
like the
on a
fact that
run.
he's a god in this league.
Momentum
But
is
we
a
also
thing,
know that the
especially if-
playoffs is filled with AFC North teams, and that's
Facts.
kind of what stops Lamar.
What if Mason Rudolph
Yeah.
wins the Super Bowl this
Bruh.
year?
Oh no.
That'd be my
Oh,
L of the
Bruh,
year.
I think
Kenny Pickett L. Kenny Pickett L.
I think they're like Cleveland would riot. I think like Cleveland would literally be in enough.
Dude,
No,
we should lose
there's
against
two
them.
ways Cleveland
there
will
would
burn.
be a battle
It
at
is-
like the border.
Listen,
There'd
there's
be-
two ways. It's either that Pittsburgh wins the fucking Super Bowl this season, or Cleveland wins the Super Bowl this
No,
season.
absolutely not. Terrible take.
No, he was saying that's the only way the city burns.
Oh. I thought he was saying. I thought that was your
Like
genuine
you guys
take.
thought the
I was like,
Cavs
Steelers are
championship
tough.
was big, like when the Browns win.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
The Steelers-
people from
50
other
on both of
countries
them.
will be here.
50
like-
on the
The
Browns.
Steelers
and
have won the
Ravens.
Super Bowl. We didn't burn the city down.
This is true.
Yeah, but I'll
no,
burn
it's
it.
because like this season
I'll
is
burn
just
it
like I don't know.
personally.
This is different.
I'm gonna like be at the fucking key tower, like
I'll
trying
be
to light a
I'll be the
match.
first to
Like,
say Steelers lose first round.
nobody's with me.
Who are the Steelers playing?
They're playing like the fucking
The Ravens?
I don't.
No.
I don't
I think so.
I like don't care who they're playing.
Titans?
Dolphins. I'm
We'll
pretty
pull up the
sure.
bracket.
They
Or
lose
no.
first round.
I would-
Dallas. No,
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just naming teams.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, the NFC better fucking watch out for the Rams, dude.
The Rammers.
The Rams
You
didn't make
think?
the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
The Steelers play the Ravens.
The Rams made the
Bro,
playoffs.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're
Steelers versus
good.
Ravens. Interesting.
I thought
That team won
what
a
are-
Super
What,
Bowl.
No, that's
what
not
is the
right.
Rams' record? I thought they were like 5-11.
No, they
The
came
Steelers
back.
don't play that, or the Ravens don't play. They got
I was in their first round. Yeah.
There's all the games.
I mean, you got Cooper Cup. Now you got Puka. Now you got.
There ain't no fucking Chargers
And
in
they're
there.
playing the Lions, bro. Matt Stafford back in Detroit, dude.
Bills
Oh
versus
my
Steelers.
God.
Interesting.
The
Bruh.
Chiefs play the Dolphins.
Oh, the Rams.
Marcus, the
You know
Rams
what?
might be the
listen,
play,
Listen,
dude.
you know what my problem is there? weed. I was 100% thinking mixing the two LA.
Oh, so Chiefs versus Dolphins.
Didn't you
is
hear
gonna
me?
be
I
the
was like, "There's no
Peacock game.
Chargers on there." I was like, "Where the fuck are the Chargers?"
Dude, but Marcus, I think the play is Matt Stafford returning to the city of
No,
Detroit
hey,
and
you know,
beating them.
You know who
dude.
the who the true W of the week is? The NFL script writers. Look at this. They got fucking, as Sav pointed out, Matt Stafford back in Detroit. They got the Browns playing the fucking Houston Texans as like because you know the Houston Texans probably look at the Browns as like, "How we got one over on you with Deshaun."
Nah,
so that's
they're fucking
payback.
idiots. They're idiots.
That's not idiots.
I do
that's
think
a
the
good
NFL
storyline.
does that shit.
Chiefs Dolphins. They got Tyreek back in fucking Kansas City.
Matt Stafford isn't in Detroit.
He's playing in Detroit.
Yeah, he's
no,
on
like,
the.
But like the way that says, wouldn't it be in L.A.?
No, it's gonna be in
Lions
Detroit.
at
Yo,
Rams.
no, because the
It's gonna be
Lions
in
are number
Detroit, they're
3.
seated higher.
Yeah, Lions. So the ones on the left are the home teams.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the
usually that's not how
Dolphins-
the order goes.
No, because look, the Dolphins are in Kansas City, the Browns are in Houston, and fucking the Rams are in Detroit. So those are like, that would make sense.
Hey, what does everybody got on these games? I got.
Dude,
Holy shit, dude!
how the fuck
Josh
did-
Allen? Bro, Josh Allen might fuck around and throw 5 picks that game.
Bro,
dude.
pause.
Dude,
Pause.
that's what I'm saying.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm betting
How
that.
the fuck did the Buccaneers seed higher than the Eagles?
They won the division.
Their
Sav
division's
squad.
That's
ass.
crazy.
Oh, listen.
Off Sav squad.
No,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Baker tried so hard to not win the division these last 2 years, bro. He tried so hard.
Like the
Dude, I
Eagles?
had the Bucks
Dude, he
in the
played his
last
2
game.
worst games I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think he went? Do you think he did it worse than Jalen Hurts? I mean,
No.
No.
Nobody
Hurts.
did worse than him, bro.
Or shout out
Eagles
to the
had to
Rams
fall
because I hit on the
apart.
Rams
Eagles
this year.
Eagles
Fuck,
beat the Bucks.
dude.
The Rams are gonna win, bro.
I
That was
got
the
future.
easiest-
I got Eagles
easiest
future
rap.
bet, but it's not looking
Dude,
good.
a lot of teams on these lists I'm looking
Oh,
at, I'm like,
oh, that
how did
was-
they get here?
No,
Like,
listen, that was
Packers.
the other
Terrible
No, listen.
quarterback
Packers
play.
Cowboys. That's what I was about to say. And another NFL scriptwriter. How did he
Wow.
get here? Mike McCarthy gets to go back and face the fucking Packers. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
telling
they
you,
called
NF
that game against the Cowboys.
Real
I'm
talk,
saying.
like,
The fix was in.
how did the Browns get here? Like, how did they even manage
Joe
to get
Flacco.
here?
Hey,
Because
hey,
the
Pulling Joe
Garrett,
Flacco.
Garrett.
Joey!
Hey,
Because
Pulling
the
Joe
Texans-
Flacco out of the graveyard.
No,
like,
because
And
the
Deshaun
Texans.
Watson won 4 games.
And Myles
Stand on
Garrett.
business.
Stand on
Fours up.
business.
Fours up.
Fours up.
Fours up.
Deshaun's
Fours
a
up.
dog.
Fours
Hey,
up.
What do you
real-
say, Rob? What does Deshaun Watson
Deshaun's a
need?
dog.
Watson just needs to get his massages again.
Bring him
They need to
back.
Let him
Bring
get his
him back.
massages.
Hey, real quick.
He need him.
Real quick. Raise your
5
hand.
games, 5-1. Big trust says stand.
Yes, sir.
But that was
Stand
PJ
on
Walker's
fucking
win. To
Are
be
all
fair,
are all
One was
those games
PJ's.
Saturday?
No.
Oh no, it's
Just
this
us
weekend.
and the Bill or us
Look,
and
we
the
can.
Chiefs.
Let's go through this real quick. We got Bills are beating the Steelers for sure.
Oh wait, no. Let's raise our hands for each one.
Hey, yeah, raise
wait.
our hand. Raise our hands. Okay,
All right,
so
look,
for
hold up.
Bills,
Yeah, no,
who's
hand-
got the Bills beating the
Here, wait.
Steelers?
Hands up is going to be the team on the left, and hands down means team on the right. All right.
Why don't we just say who's beating who, and then you put your hand up? Because yes.
Yeah, Bills Steelers.
Okay.
Who's got Bills?
Who's got Bills?
Yeah,
I believe in Josh Allen.
Whoa!
Will, you're
Get
taking
that
the
hand
Steelers?
up, bro.
You fucking
Damn.
bum.
I'm going Bills.
Yeah, Josh Allen could fuck around
I got
and throw 10
Steelers.
picks, bro.
All right. So if you're lonesome on yourself, why?
Because Josh Allen sucks.
He
Oh
does
my
suck,
God.
bro.
Kenny-
Does fucking
Dude,
He doesn't
suck.
suck. He's reckless.
Kenny sucks. Mason sucks. The only dude
No,
that's
no.
Kenny
no,
not even
listen.
starting.
I know it's the same, but he sucks too. I just
Stephon,
had to
all
give
you
him-
gotta do is lock up Stephon Diggs. They have no running game. Josh
Should've
Allen's
bought
gonna
him
fumble
no way.
the ball. It's gonna be cold. Like his
Where
hands
they-
are gonna freeze.
They're
He's gonna
playing.
crumble.
Yeah, they are playing in Buffalo. Okay.
And the Steelers play. Look, this is how it's gonna go. If Josh Allen plays the Steelers game the way they do to everybody, the Steelers are gonna win. If he comes out and like Mason Rudolph like is botted and throws a couple picks to start the game, or there's turnovers, then the Steelers will lose.
All right, fair enough.
But if you play the Steelers game, they can beat you. They can beat anybody in the NFL.
I agree
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
agree
Will,
with that
Will,
at all.
who's rushing the passer
Steelers
in that game?
cannot beat anybody in the NFL.
Who's rushing the passer in that game, though?
Oh yeah, they did lose T.J. Watt.
TJ
Who
Watt's
gives a
out for
fuck?
2
Talking
weeks,
about-
bro.
Ooh, yeah.
The Steelers cannot beat anybody.
Nah,
in the
it's
NFL.
All right, listen.
It could be
listen.
like one or two teams.
Let's go to the next
Fuck.
one.
Chiefs
Flip,
or
Bills.
Dolphins? Chiefs or Dolphins? Who's got the Chiefs?
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I have to take
I'm
the
never
Chiefs on
picking
that
against
one.
Pat ever.
Yeah, I can't ever bet against Pat.
I can.
I think
I
Tua
might
got
go-
it.
Hey,
I
think
might go
Tua got it.
Dolphins.
Hey,
I might
if we
go
all-
Tyreek.
If we all
I like
raise our
Tyreek.
hand,
I think Tyreek got it. I think they really nice.
if we all raise our hand, we got to call it the Will Music House Lock of the Week.
On
If
God.
all of us raise our hand for one.
Hey,
of these
listen. I think the reason why
I think
the
the Browns are
Dolphins.
gonna be the lock of the week.
We're a little biased.
Yeah,
of
facts.
course.
Browns are lock of the week for sure for us.
Facts.
But
We already
I think
beat the Texans.
I think the
didn't we?
reason why
Without
the
CJ.
Dolphins lose
Oh,
that
not
game
with CJ though.
is because all the Chiefs have to really do is deal with Tyreek because Jalen Waddle's
No, they
kind of
got
been on.
A-Chain. It's just more about Tua, who's not good.
See, but I feel like
Tua can have a great game.
but Tua gets his confidence from
But it ain't gonna
Tyreek.
happen.
True.
If he can throw deep passes to Tyreek, then for whatever reason his short and mid game just
Is
is like
wild.
The Chiefs got
elevated.
good defensive backs. He's not going off.
That's what I'm saying. So okay.
Take Tyreek on that under, whatever that. If he's at like 96 or 98,
This
yeah.
conversation is
Yeah.
fucking blasphemy. They have Patrick Mahomes. Like,
And the
But
Dolphins.
that ain't gonna be the reason why they
playoffs.
draw.
That
They're gonna win like
In the
21,
playoffs.
24.
I don't know, man.
Hold
They've
on,
been
hold on.
It's not gonna be pretty.
All right. Texans and Browns. We all know where we're riding
Oh,
here.
Browns.
Will's Music House
Browns.
Lock of the
Browns.
Week.
I'm just riding
for
Browns
this
because I'm
week.
biased, but it's
Hey,
gonna be a
that
good
can't be
game.
like-
Hey,
week.
$20,000 on the Browns wins $13K profit. 13.7. Just saying.
If you
All
got
right,
it, spend
lock.
it.
What if you wait till the first drive when CJ Stroud throws a touchdown the first drive, then you bet and they'll be like plus.
Plus, yeah, I would rather have just already had it in there and just be like fucking sweating.
Lock.
But that's what CJ does. Like he just
See,
comes out and
no,
throws
'cause,
a
like-
There
touchdown.
is one lock of the week. I
He's
just
been
don't think
balling.
everyone's gonna. I think the Cowboys is the lock of the week.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
Lock.
facts.
All right, we will get to the other side of the schedule. So we all said the Browns. What's the next game, Sav?
So he's on Cowboys versus
Cowboys,
Packers.
Packers.
That's
Raise
Lock of
your
the
hand
Week.
if you got Cowboys.
Cowboys at home against a not good Packers team.
Will's
Cowboys
fucking
average
nuts,
Packers
dude.
team.
Yeah,
Will's
average
got
Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys.
Dallas only
Packers.
plays good at home.
Packers,
This is the lock
Packers
of the week.
barely won.
If anybody wants to bet some
Yeah.
big money, if you really want, what's the 20K on that? Find that. Put that down.
We can look it up.
Didn't the Packers lose to the
I'm
fucking-
taking Jordan Love.
Cowboys are probably
Smoking
like minus
crack.
200.
You're crazy. Jordan Love ass.
The
right.
one
Two
Packers
cups
game
of
I
fucking-
watched.
Hey,
Did
hold
you
up,
see him throw
hold
the
up.
touchdown
So
off
we're
his
gonna
back
Went
foot?
off?
We're gonna add this in.
Yeah.
We're gonna add this in.
He went off one game for me.
Wait, do they not have the Sunday game?
He made the
Oh, there we
playoffs,
go.
dude. He just
so the
won.
Cowboys are minus 365.
Dude, just throw 20
Packers
on Jordan
Plus
Love.
285.
You could
See what
retire.
100 on the Cowboys payout.
All right.
So $100 on the Cowboys is only gonna pay out like fucking like $12.
Next game.
Damn.
Next game we
It
got.
actually pays out $27.40.
Boo.
Okay.
So
What's the spread?
$50,000 would pay out $13K.
What's the spread? 6.5.
Wow.
Big Truz 34 says y'all already know one of the teams on that list that's supposed to win is going to
7.5.
throw. Facts.
Facts.
Well, duh.
Next.
Well, you
game.
guys are taking all the fucking favorites.
Next game.
We haven't gotten to we haven't gotten to
Okay,
them all
so
yet.
you guys
No,
are
no.
taking
This is
Rams?
this is.
I like the Rams.
Yeah, Lions in
Yeah.
You're smoking
Detroit.
crack.
Lions. All right.
Will took the Steelers at plus 400.
Yeah.
No, I
Suck me.
just letting you know your
Let's,
odds.
hey,
20 on that.
hey, let's go to the next game.
What
Let's
are
go
the
to next
Rams?
game.
A Philly versus Tampa Bay. Philly's minus 145. Bucks are plus 122.
Hold up.
All right.
Let's get the hands going. Next game, Lions versus the Rams in Detroit. Matt Stafford back in the city. Raise your hand if you have the Lions.
I think the Lions
Yeah, I'm
coach
gonna have
is
to say
like
the Lions on that
autistic.
Dude, I don't fuck with the Lions. I think they're pretenders for real.
Marcus, what are the numbers on this
But
game?
Jared Goff's been
Huh?
there.
Lions, Rams. What are the numbers?
The ranks, they are.
No, the
or
numbers. No, what you said. The plus minus.
Oh, the odds?
Yeah, odds.
Rams are plus 150. Lions are minus 178. Spread is plus 3.5, minus 3.5, and the over/under is 51.5 points.
That doesn't sound too
I'd take
confident in
the
the
under.
Lions.
Give me the Rams.
Yeah,
Take
give me
the
the
under.
Yeah, I'm
Rams.
taking the Rams too.
Give me the Rams.
Rams are now the lock of the week.
Under on
Oh,
points.
did that just turn into a lock of the week? No,
Fuck
Sleep
Detroit.
has the Lions. Sleep has the Lions.
Yeah, I have the Lions.
For what
Okay.
fucking reason?
Damn, let them.
I don't know. Just
Jared
their
Goff?
record.
Jared Goff.
I mean,
Yeah, wait, hold on, Sleep. Why are you taking the Lions?
Based on their record.
You watch them play?
And they're a
Yeah.
better football team.
You like Jared Goff?
The Lions are kind of in the same position that the Browns are. Like, haven't won shit. Like,
yeah.
But that's like the narrative. That's not like the roster construction. Like,
See,
you know.
if you compare the receiver cores, the Rams have a top 5 receiver core in the NFL right
St.
now.
Brown's
Yeah,
fire.
Michigan ain't won shit, and they just won.
Yeah. I mean, look at you
Yeah,
got
the Rams
Cooper
have
Kupp.
Cooper Kupp,
Cooper
yeah.
Kupp and fucking Stafford
Puka
are like
Nacua.
Yeah,
Puka
Nacua's raw.
Nacua. Like, dude, that team's scary as fuck. And guess what? They started the season terrible, and then they closed the season like dogs.
And they got a
that
coach.
type of team scares me.
The
And they
Rams
got a
have to
coach.
be a lock. Like
I like the Rams. Last game, Buccaneers at home for the Eagles. Raise your hand if you have Tampa Bay.
I got Tampa.
You
I
think
can't
Baker
take-
got
Sam, I
it?
thought
Baker
that was your
Mayfield gonna
squad.
stand on business.
I like him. I just don't feel confident enough. Like if I was a betting man, I would not.
Jalen
take
got
them.
broken
Yeah, that's what I'm
fingers though,
saying.
He
on his
does.
throwing hand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Give me Eagles by tush push.
Okay. Eagles by a tush push.
Tough.
Yeah,
Alright.
I got Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Technically,
I don't
I know, but
Great
that
odds.
was
risky.
Great
that
odds,
was
though.
that was literally when the season started. So like,
I'm
Before
taking
they even won
Buccaneers. We
any
riding
game.
with 6. We got 6 up over on the wall. I'm riding with 6.
This dude's
Suck me.
a hypocrite. Before we went live, he told me, he said I put it this way so that they didn't know it was Baker. They could think it was JOK.
Facts. He's not lying. Eagles choke squad riding with Baker. Fuck CJ. Bills, Chiefs, Browns, Cowboys, Lions, Eagles. Eagles 5 games, 5-1.
Hey, can we order a Giorgio's pizza?
See, the thing is I would feel good about Tampa if I didn't watch the games like the last 2 weeks.
see, that's the thing.
Like Baker played 2 of his worst games, like possibly
watched
of his
Philly?
He
fucking
could have a good
career.
game though.
Philly been looking
Crumble for a
hella
comeback.
ugly.
I know, but
hella
I also
ugly.
feel like Philly's like regular season like fuck off team right now.
Yeah, but the quarterback got broken fingers.
How
Yeah.
he
He's
throwing
just-
that ball?
How is he playing? Because
AJ Brown's
Herbert is out because of a broken finger.
All right, Sleep. What's your hot take?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I completely forgot about that. I would have to say,
Fuck, I gotta think.
You about to fuck that up?
damn, I don't even
Is
know.
that the last one?
Probably like I was gonna say it like when we were talking about the video games, but like just like drip feeding content. Like if games just like don't come.
You know you
fully,
had
like,
something
kitted
other than
out.
that.
I will.
Yeah, get into it.
We just talked about games. What is your hot take, Sleep? Go there. Stand on fucking business.
I really don't know. That's a tough one.
All right, Brodie, you want to stand on business?
Me? Standing on business?
What you standing on, bro?
What's your hot take?
I don't know. I guess we'll dive into some music. I think rap's gonna have a great year this year. I think it was a big slump last year. I think this year's gonna be a hot one. I think we're gonna get some classics out of it. And I think honestly music in general is just gonna have a good year. I think there's gonna be a shift in what a lot of things are popping right now. So I think we'll see a lot of different styles and a lot of different types of music become popular. And I feel like it's just gonna be overall a good year for music in terms of people who enjoy quality. I think we're gonna get a lot of quality this year.
I agree.
What are some artists you're spinning this year to start your new year off?
Playboy Cardi, as soon as music drop, 10 out of 10 album of the year. I'm going with it. If Ye drops, Ye gonna have a good album. I think there's a lot of people on the playing field of could drop an album. We could see a Keem and Kendrick project this year after the Hillbillies and everything. So I think there's a lot of potential to see. I mean, J. Cole could drop an album. That would be could it be his last album? Is he just gonna do features after this? Who knows?
Negative.
You think he's gonna keep dropping after this?
Rappers rap.
That's a fact.
yeah, look at Nas.
Look at Logic.
Yeah, Nas is on a crazy run in his
50s.
age.
It's one of the
Nas,
best ever.
bro.
My dude Ja
King's
Rule.
disease is fucking like,
Chill.
bro. He sounds incredible.
You see that? You see Ja
Nah,
Rule with the 100
chill.
mil?
I don't know about
You
all
think
that.
you think it's his catalog he's getting
I
paid
think
for?
that's cap.
I think it's
know.
cap too. What
or
record?
catalog.
I think it's a catalog. But what label is paying him 100 mil for his catalog or even his to drop new music in general?
Seriously.
Depends on inflation.
I mean, he was featured on hits. He never
Yeah.
had like his own hits.
Correct.
Who didn't have hits?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Oh.
They were
No,
all
Ja Rule
like
had
features.
hits.
He had, I think, assisted hits.
Hits are hits.
But they not his hits for
Yeah.
be paying 100 million for the catalog.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he could.
he's not gonna get that much money. But
Yeah.
hits are hits.
I'm not super like into Ja Rule honestly, but like,
You don't
is
have to
his
be afraid.
catalog songs that he's on and that's it?
I'm sure it's
No,
on
he's
Murder,
got-
Inc.
he's got
What
solo
was
shit.
recorded on Murder?
No, like has he like made songs for other people?
No,
I don't
he's
know about
recorded-
that. I'm talking
sure
like features and stuff.
his catalog has value. He has little bops with people. So.
I just feel like he don't got 100 million value.
Of course
though.
not.
It was 50 Cent trolling
Where
him.
you getting his 100 million from?
It was-
That's what he said. He said he's getting paid.
I mean, come on.
You know what song that is?
You think Ja Rule?
Are you really gonna listen to what Ja Rule said about
You
his
think
record?
Ja Rule's on the downfall where
That's
he
what
got a
he's
lot
saying.
about his career?
I'm sure he get a couple $1 million for that catalog. I'm quite
He's
sure.
saying
of that.
100 M's though.
No.
Here's my hot take.
Maybe
Tory
if it
did
sells 100 M's, yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I'm
Tory
fucking
shot
with
that
Rob.
woman.
No, I'm fucking with Rob, dude. I'm just fucking with Rob.
Free Tory.
No, I'm just fucking with him. No, but yeah, I agree. I think music will be. I think music's like just been good. I mean, I just like I have like a pocket of people I listen to, and like they're not like all super poppin'. So like music's. I feel like music's just always like fun for me.
What are you listening to right now, Sav?
This dude Derek is fire.
Derek.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
What about Steve? Is he hot too?
Deric. He's fire. Shit. I mean, to be honest, I think Tizo Touchdown's about to be like a superstar.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
I
on
would
a
agree.
whole like pop level. Like, I mean, that first album like should literally be like nominated for a Grammy.
I'd say his ceiling is very high.
They framed Tory so then Tizo could blow up.
Stop it.
That's my conspiracy.
This is Derek. Not my favorite song from him, but it is Derek.
Okay, don't mean to piss in the pot, okay, You been in my thoughts, okay. Wanna put your heart on lock, okay, Won't put you in a box, okay. The only thing I trust is the clock, okay, I can't stop, okay. I can put a bad girl in park, okay, Tell me what you know, I wanna make you wanna roll, all up in the sky.
All right, Sleep, what's your hot take?
Oh, you got me over here now?
Sleep lacking.
Yeah, I'm lacking on the hot takes today. I don't fuck with how people say like a gather step in like basketball. Like, I just think if it looks good, like it's good. If it looks like a travel, it's a travel.
150 fucking % agree with that.
LeBron
Fuck
always
these
travels.
dudes, bro. Fuck these dudes that like slow mo down everything and be like, dude, that's a travel, bro.
LeBron's always traveling.
If you're nasty enough to trick everybody in the fucking stadium, like, you're pretty good at basketball, bro. Like,
I don't think they're tricking. They just like let it happen. They don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, LeBron.
it's impossible to call in real time. You can't call a gather step in real time.
You
Like,
guys
look
fucking
how,
with Wemby?
Yeah.
Wemby, Chet, or Jaime?
I fuck with Wemby. I'm not fucking with.
Back in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Continue what you were saying, Sav, about Wemby.
I mean, just there's a lot of people on the Spurs right now that think they're a bucket, and they are buckets. But like, dude, I'm so sick of watching Wemby be in the paint and just not get the ball.
That's why he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
He's
a
not
goat.
gonna win it. He's not gonna win it though.
You really think
He's-
they're giving it to Chet?
He is averaging 20, 10, and like 3 blocks.
And
Dude,
what's
if they're
Chet-
giving it
what's
to Chet, they should give it to
what-
Jaime.
What's Chet's number?
Chet is averaging like basically the same
fuck?
thing.
And on a winning
unfortunately.
team,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Dude,
Like,
he's got Shea playing next to him that like gives him like the world's
Yeah,
like a
Shea
pass. Like
drops like 40 a night.
he's got
too.
talent everywhere around him to succeed and push him forward. Wemby is just out there like a dog.
Chet's
did it again.
had more signature moments though. Like he hit that game winner.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wemby, every time you watch him, he's must see. Like
No, I agree
every
with that.
single play.
I agree with that, but right now, if the season was to end right now, Chet would win it.
Nah. Hell no.
I think
the
so.
alien, you out. The alien's
Yeah,
taking
we're
it.
about to get outta here,
If it's
Will.
not the alien, it's Jaime.
I think
wants to go.
Wemby's like the better like prospect, the better player with the higher potential. But like Chet's
I like that.
literally like, bro, he's been unreal. Like
No.
he's looking
You're
like
capped
KD
the fuck
on the,
out. I'm not even trying to hear this shit. You are capped the fuck out.
I'm telling you the fact,
He's
bro.
capped out.
Super
We out.
capped.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my ride, Will.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
good.
you're out.
Yeah. Shit, bro. All right. Well, this was all Sav. Dropping a project this year
We need it.
with my dude Andy J-Mo, with my dude Sleep, with his brother Sly, and we worked hard on it. AKA is featured on that page.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been fun. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
All right, we got one more hot take to get through.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, you want to sit where next to Craig,
Be easy, brother.
and then I'll turn that camera.
Wait, no, it's more.
Yes, sir,
No, I
yes,
gotta
sir.
sit This
No,
way,
sit
yeah.
next to Craig, and I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit.
What do you mean, take
bro.
Sav's spot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you, dude. I'm off Mondays now, so like, if this is the like regular thing.
Yeah, thanks.
Right here?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay,
you don't
then.
have to lean all the way into that one.
You at the table with us.
Damn.
Ain't
I
this
got the
crazy?
Big C, shout out Kobe.
Remember to look at the camera for on that side. It'll look better.
Kobe's such a sore subject.
Chill. Chill.
All right, we got NX at the table for the first time. Let's give a
I'll
round
be
of
looking at
applause.
this one.
Yeah, you looking at
Yeah,
that one.
right
Hey, word, word.
there. Word.
I
All
gotta
right.
say this shit face to face now.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus, what's your hot take?
Oh shit.
There's been a lot of hot takes tonight, but I know you have one you've been sitting on, you've been cooking on.
Cook.
It's been in the oven the whole time. Like I know what you like in the
So
oven.
my hot take is that I feel like black people let certain white people say the N-word based on if they think that they could beat their ass or not.
He had to
And-
clarify.
And
Which is before we went down there.
We are back.
We are
back.
I think that is strictly based off of one, your relationships with people, 2, the area in which you were brought up in, and then like 3, whether you are like I guess like politically leaning on being like a word police. Because I know,
Like really like grammatically like
yeah, there's people who are just like the word police.
POC
like,
or
you can't
what
say
not
this and you
POC
can't say that and that type of stuff.
politically correct or whatever and shit like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. But for the most part, it has to do with your friendships with people, and then 2, where you were brought up. I don't think it has anything to do with whether.
I've just seen like random white dudes like that like aren't in those criteria get away with it based on just being big.
What do you mean get away with it?
Like out and about, like how, cause you just said like it's based on like it almost, well, how I inferred it was like friendships and how you grew up and like certain like the not the friendship but the relationship like you said that you hold with that person. I've seen complete random strangers just like out and about. Just let it slide. Like they don't.
So
they
you
don't
think
know
a black
each other.
person should assault a white person every time they hear a white
No,
person?
no,
Not just a white person.
No, I said
Or something.
check. I said check.
There's
Like,
other
verbally
people
check.
involved
Like-
in this equation.
Like
Why
bring
is
it
it
up
just
and
us?
be like, hey, you can't say that.
This is a crazy hot take.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mean like you gotta beat that person's ass. I'm just saying like it has to be verbally like checked. Like hey, you can't say that.
So if like
Well,
Now, however
that
person
depends
wants
on
to
which
take
the
it.
environment that white dude says it in. Because I guarantee that big buff white dude isn't gonna pull up to like
Like, think like a
131st
Zerka.
at the deli and say
Like
that.
no, like think like a Zerka for like an extreme
I don't know
example.
what that is.
Will bring up Zerka.
I'm not bringing up
Bring it
Zerka.
up.
Okay, but you know, okay,
It's in
Zerka,
the
YouTuber, the dude, he
Deep.
will do that. He goes out and about and he straight up tells like
He's
But
Albanian
that's
though.
clout chasing. And why would anybody buy
It's like
into that?
Mexican dudes saying it.
Even
like,
if he thinks that that's funny and that gives him content, people.
that was an extreme example. Like I
Well,
was
no,
saying.
even if he does do that, then black people are definitely not going to feed into that because you're just clout chasing and you're looking for something.
See, but I feel like some people try to check them, like even still, and he says straight up.
I'm sure people do check him off camera. I
No,
bet you
they
that
they
does
check him
happen.
and he said like he just doubles down. That's what I'm saying. Like, is the criteria like what? Like you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but if they check him, now is their criteria to do what after they check him? If he wants to continue to be a dumbass after someone says,
Like you can still be upset about. I just don't see people get upset about certain times. You know what I'm saying? And then like when other people do it, they will get upset. So I guess like it would be like a good example if like I could like show like a time where like one person let one person slide, not another. I don't know.
yeah, I
it's
just
like
think-
6ix9ine. He's always get allowed to
Little
slide.
Kelpie.
Slide with what? What you mean?
You
Like
know,
when 6ix9ine was saying it. Like he was allowed to say it, and he was around like a whole blood gang, and they just rode with him. But also
Yeah,
that
but
could fall
that
into how
was-
he was saying like clout chaser. They were using him to clout
Yeah,
chase.
that was a financial gain.
but like that just like happens though. Like not white guys, but other guys. Like they all get to pass.
Like,
Like
I
white
know-
guys don't usually get to pass.
Like I know certain dudes from like the east side, like that are just white dudes, and they say it comfortably, full chested. Nobody says anything to them about it. Like it's a 2-sided thing where it's like it's just accepted. And I'm just like wondering, like, is it because they're bigger? Like they're like buff dudes that
I
can
think
like
that's
beat
just
ass.
within that circle, though.
But I've never seen like scrawny little white dudes saying it and getting away with it. They always
There's
get
scrawny
checked.
little white boys in the trailer parks who use the N-word.
Yeah, but they get checked. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, I mean like
when they're outside of that comfort of their environment where they're safe to say it.
Dude,
so you
I just
think
heard
those
that
people
shit.
would only say it like in the trailer park?
No, they say it in the comfort of the people that they believe that that's okay around.
Yeah, I be hearing that shit all the time in the lobbies. So
Yeah, but that's like in Call
There's
of Duty.
anonymity in that.
Yeah.
You can't do
Yeah,
anything.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I meant more so like I've seen like people who've never met people like I've seen like mixed groups, whites, blacks, where it's like these people have never met before and dudes are saying it and nobody's caring, and then like other times those same people will care, and I'm just like wondering like why care for some and not the others? Why not care for all? Is more so what I was saying. So my hot take was that's what brought me to my hot take is most of the time that I see these people not getting checked, it's because they're like these bigger like, you know, bigger muscled up 6 foot plus like big dudes that are like, you know what I'm saying, the only dudes that are gonna check them is other bigger 6 foot plus dudes.
But that's what I'm saying. What's the environment in which they're saying that? If you're just saying that casually, you know, outside at the park, probably no one will say anything.
Pause. I was never meaning it also in like nobody's saying it to someone derogatively, like as like a FU type of thing. It's like a just conversation.
Yeah, if they were even if they were just having a conversation, I would look at the environment in which they're in.
So you're getting bigger, so then you could be
No.
justified in saying that.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I want to know what Rob has to think on this topic.
I mean, I'm chilling. I just said that. So this dude's trying to get bigger, so then he could feel more justified saying that and stick his chest out.
But Marcus is Mexican. Like, I mean, in the right circumstance, he'd get away with
100% in general.
Like, no one would even care. No, literally, like, if, like, honestly, like, I could see, like, if Marcus, like, you know, he wore his hair a little different and moved about differently, like, it would work. No one would say shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Me or Brodie, though, you know.
It's going to be hard times.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard time.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it comes down to just like
I
certain
think-
people just say it with
Sleep.
confidence and it's just like not awkward.
I definitely think it's like
Like,
a
it
part
just
of where you're
flows. I'd be
from
like-
and how you came up. I think
Yeah.
a lot of it is that.
It
But
just like
I think as you
sometimes
grow
people-
older, I think it's one of those things that should fall, as a white person, if you say it,
Yeah,
it
you
should
just-
fall out of your vocabulary
Yeah.
at a certain age.
I used to say it when I was younger and I used to hang around like Lorraine Amherst area more and like Elyria area. But then as I started going out like this way, like you don't really say it as much. There's no point to it. Like it's not conversational for me. Like just like so like when you say like the area, I don't know, it's just like around the people I was about. What's funny?
All right.
This is a crazy one.
All right,
Hot
yeah.
take.
So, you know, the show's been nice. Show's been cool. Shout out to all the homies that still remain. I've liked everything. We had a little bit of internet problems the last like 20, 30 minutes. It's okay. Most of the shit got through. That's awesome. I just want everyone to say their last little piece, and then we'll sign off. And yeah, we'll go with NX first.
Well, this is a crazy feeling being at the table. I'm honored to be here with
It's
all
a good
these
time.
people. And my name is NX. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Working on Facebook. We're gonna get Kick going. We got the memes going all the time, so just stay following me. We got a whole bunch of little everything. And shout out to everybody that pulled up. Make sure to tune in. Will's Music House.
Which way are we going,
Craig.
All I'm going to say is always keep an open mind. Take advantage of opportunities. It's very important to be an opportunist in this world nowadays because there's so much money out here to get. You just got to put your name on it. And so don't ever cage yourself in and think you can't go up or you can't get to the top because people doing this shit every single day now. And it's a beautiful thing. So it's Craig
Real
signing off.
shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say bye.
Bye, Mark. Mark, you got any other spicy shit you want to bring
Did
up
you hit that live bet?
before we say bye?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, what about you, Brodie?
We only like 10 days into the year. Do something good. Do something positive. Plenty of time to make shit happen. So don't sit there and think you're behind. But yeah, we doing good. We have a good time. Love the podcast. Love the guys. Good times. Good times.